All right. So we're getting started with RPPR, the Patreon session, whatever. We will be playing Warhammer 40K, Wrath and Glory. Our session will be titled Tomorrow Will Be More of the Same. So before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce all of our player characters. So we'll just go left to right from the top of a screen order, if it's the same as mine.
So I believe that is
that's you.
me?
Yep.
Okay, so hi, I'm Noah, and I am playing Lance Corporal Modrak.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm playing Lance Corporal Bookhammer.
Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm playing Corporal Velasco.
Greetings, I am Sergeant Pena. I'm role-played by the one known as Grey Walker.
And I am Corporal Beaver, played by Joseph.
Excellent. All right. Well, in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there is only... Incoming! Red rockets start streaming out of the morning haze and followed right behind by yellow, larger rockets. Impact starts shaking the trench line all around all of you. I'll just start with you, Sergeant Pena. Where are you at right now? What is your morning routine kind of on the trench line?
It is standing inside the trench as the charge is coming. It's holding gun and shouting orders of where
no charge normally. Like this came out of nowhere. So what were you doing before the surprise attack hit? Like, surely you weren't just standing there pointing your weapon down range, just waiting.
It is waiting, and as soon as the bombardment's hitting, it's shouting orders of getting people up and on the trenches.
All right, yeah. Cool. So you can give me a leadership check for our first roll of the game.
Leadership. 9 dice. Okay.
It's complication. Orders are to run. Wait, what?
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Almost. Almost. One.
Pretty close.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys, if I forget to tell you what your difficulty number is, just kind of snarl at me, because sometimes I get a little too into like describing and feeling the moment and forget to tell you. Yeah, your number was a 4, so I believe you passed that. Yeah.
Yep, I get a 5.
All right. So with a 5, so everybody sees what it is, right? He's got 3 5s. That's 3 points, and then a 6 is double, so for a total of 5. Now, if his number had been a 3 to succeed, 6s. Once you've hit your number, 6s can be shifted, like to give you additional stuff. You really want that on damage because it just keeps buffing your ability to kill people. All right, so everybody else can be on the line and ready as well, except for Beaver and Velasco. You were all with your respective units. So Beaver, you are actually back behind the lines in a QRF with the rest of your Grenadier brethren. But with the successful leadership chip, you guys immediately get the call. Greenskins incoming. You fire up your Gorga transport, and you guys are moving up as well. So, Velasco, what are you doing right now? What is the engineering corps currently doing?
What we were doing before the attack, or
What was? Yeah, it's
mostly
it's
doing
mostly
doing preventative maintenance on all our artillery shells and like going through gear and everything. Again, it's the military. We're preparing for combat, so that's mostly doing like maintenance on everything.
Okay, go. So you're also back off the line then. So so I'll need an athletics check for you to if you want to get up on the line, or you can stay back and I'll let you kind of fit yourself in wherever you want to get in.
Well, my objective is to calculate the odds, so I think I'm going to sit and wait for a bit.
Okay. All right. Modrak, Bookhammer, what are you two doing? Sergeant's calling. Where are you guys positioning yourselves, or where were you at the time?
I believe I would have been reciting my morning prayer of adulation to the Emperor.
Great. Give me an awareness check.
Praise too heavily to the Emperor. Distracted.
Your target number was just 3, by the way. Sorry.
So I get 3.
Okay, you get 5 actually. So you got 2 4s 5 and
Oh,
a 6.
yep.
So yeah, for a grand total of 5. So with your shift as well, not only do you hear the incoming yellow rocket, but yeah, you can dodge it for absolutely no damage whatsoever as it impacts the bunker you were you were inside doing your morning prayer in. Gamer, where are you at right now on the line?
I guess I was just sort of, I don't know, sitting down, holding my gun, twitching a bit, thinking about how much I hate Xenos, but just sort of like waiting at the ready to shoot stuff.
All right, you can also give me an awareness check.
Okay, awareness, that would be, all right, 4.
Your goal is 5. That is your goal number.
Okay. Well, I don't make that.
All right, don't make that. All right, so
Guess I was
your
just
awareness
thinking.
is 8, mate. Don't forget to add it's the full total number on the right hand side. Yeah.
The full.
So yeah, it's 4 plus your intellect equaling 8. Yeah.
Yes, I apologize. May I reroll that?
You're good. It's the first time. Yeah. Yeah. Let's reroll that. Let's see what you actually get. That looks a lot better.
Still doesn't do it.
Still doesn't quite do it though. All right. So it's still too hazy. Between the chemical weapons, the spores, and just the general damage that's been done to the planet. Very, very difficult to actually make stuff out. You do see the masked shapes moving in the mist, though, out across no man's land. So they're coming. How many, though? Hard to say. So, yeah, you guys aren't going to get you're not getting quiet advantage there as you guys all kind of prep up on the line. So, yeah, no, right now it's just the sound of, impending doom coming out across the line. So, yeah. Friggin' Beaver,
Yes.
I need an athletics check from you.
Okay. Athletics. Pull up page. Okay.
Your goal's just a 3. Simple check.
4.
Yep, 4. Yep,
4.
so 2 5s and a 6, so that'll equal a 4. Yeah, nope, you're good. As the Gorgon rumbles up, you dive out. So yeah, you are now at the trench line as well. You can see now the shapes are starting to kind of crystallize a bit better. They're getting real close now. They're real close to you guys. Still just out of range of normal las guns, but yeah, you can now kind of see just what you're dealing with. And it appears there's about 1,000 plus orcs that are coming through the lines. A lot of them are, you can kind of see stumbling, bumbling, fumbling as they're hitting, craters and concertina wire and all the other shit that you and them have kind of thrown up into it. But yeah, whatever's got them up and ready for the fight this morning really got them up and ready for the fight because they're coming hard. So there's a line of bunkers, about 4 of them left at this point after the initial rocket bombardment, or there's just the trench line itself. Where do you want to position yourself at?
I will take up in the trench line with my hot shot volley gun.
All right, so you're going to stick with the trench line as well. All right, so you can kind of be embedded in with the rest of these guys. Falasco,
Yes.
calculated the odds yet? That's a lot.
Yeah. What's the status of our artillery?
That's great, actually. If you had a radio man, that'd be the perfect person to be calling out for that. information.
Damn it. Well, I have a flamer, so I'll go over to the bunker and.
Okay, so you're going to hide in the bunker?
Yeah.
That being said, radio
shoot
man.
fire out.
I believe that's Lance Corporal Modrak.
Am I the radio man?
I believe you are.
You have the bombardment specialty.
Yep. that
Oh, I
makes you
do.
radio man. Yeah.
Oh, hey, how about
I'm
that?
like, that's
Yeah,
the
you're
radio.
the RO.
Yeah, I'm gonna radio in, see what our status is if we're ready to go.
Okay, that'll be investigation.
Investigation. That's not a great
No,
pool.
your number's a 3. Your number's a 3.
Okay. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
crushed it.
Hey.
And a shift no less. So, command calls back in immediately. You hear some kind of bored sounding RO on the other end of the line. That's a negative on artillery. You've only got native only, local control. We got nothing to spare for you. Greenskins are everywhere.
By the throne.
Yes.
But, yeah. So you guys are on your own. And Yeah. So I need everybody can roll awareness if you want. Total, what I'm looking for is about 15 successes. So everybody that wants to try and look around and find something nasty can find it.
Awareness. Ooh,
Yep.
got my best skills.
All right.
Woohoo, Grey Walker.
Yeah. Pena's really 4 6s. Yeah. So that's 9 just off of him.
I got 6 successes because a 6 counts as 2, right?
That is correct.
All right.
Yeah, I got 4 successes, 2 5s, and a 6.
Yeah, all right, you guys crushed that. So yeah, no, you see the commandos that just outside the trench line. They're fiddling with stuff. So yeah, we'll go into combat now. Who wants to shoot first? In an attempt to kind of replicate Warhammer kind of tradition, combat in Warhammer goes you go, I go, unless an ambush or a dice expenditure changes it. For y'all, it'd be a wrath point. For me, it'd be a ruin point to take away the initiative and lead out. But other than that, there's not really any despite the fact that there is like an initiative attribute, that actually doesn't really play too much into who goes first. So yeah, who wants to shoot first?
I have the flamer.
All right, let's go. Step on up.
All right, yeah, I'll step on up. So that's a ballistic skill.
Yep, it will be a ballistic skill. Your number is, where's my commandos at? Your number is 4 to hit.
Okay.
Velasco, I swear to the God Emperor, if you haven't maintained that weapon, I will shoot you.
All right. Yeah, not only do you do it, that will be a wrath card for you, my friend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Murderous onslaught. A thunderous blow sends your target sprawling. Shattered ribs, fierce organs. Jets of blood spew from the wound, and your foe lies writhing in pain. Target suffers 1d3 plus 1 mortal wounds and is knocked prone. And let's see here. I'm looking at your numbers. Yeah, it'll just be that because you just made the defense on him. But nevertheless, so how damage works in this game. You take wounds, basically any damage past your resilience rating, which I've pre-calculated in your armor values for you guys. So you all should be able to see that on your character sheets. So yeah, if the number hits your armor value rating, you'll take shock. If you it's a D3 of shock. If it goes past it, you will take that many wounds. It goes past it. So that's why you want to hit a lot of numbers like past the target number with damage rolls, because it just keeps helping. Once you take wounds, you may attempt to soak them, which you have a rating for. And if you successfully soak, you will instead take shock damage. So basically, it's kind of the psychological damage thing. Again, kind of referencing red markets, because that's one of the best reference points I have for this type of a damage system. But mortal wounds, unless you're a Terminator Space Marine, you don't soak those. So this guy is going to take. Wow, I'm a very nice GM. He's going to take 4 mortal wounds. Yeah. So not only with that, I'm going to say not only did you get him, but you got his buddies too with the flamer. So yeah, good job. Yeah, nope, that's definitely a good thing. As with you being an engineer, I'll say with that, no need for a roll to tell. They were attempting to futz with your exterior defensive, your fragmentation mines and other stuff. They were basically trying to open up gaps. Yeah. So yeah, you torched them before they could do that. Excellent. So yeah, no, I don't even get a roll because you fucking wasted them. So yeah,
yay!
For Krieg.
Yeah. So Bookhamer, you can attempt again because you've got about the only weapon that can really reach out to where they currently are. If you want to take a shot, or y'all can just sit and wait. It is going to be a difficult one unless you want to spend some of your sniper abilities.
No, I want to try taking a shot.
Okay, cool.
So how does aiming versus sniper abilities versus?
All right, so aiming sacrifices your move. So in combat, unless exceptions occur, you always have a move and an action. All right, which traditionally action is shoot the thing or swing the thing. So if you want to aim, you sacrifice that move without getting an additional attack. But once you do so, you get a +1 dice.
+2 for me, it seems.
Yes. So if you've got, I believe you have your list of talents there. So yeah. So that's your ballistic skill ++.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I mean, I'm in a trench. I see some orcs.
Yep.
I despise the hated Xeno. I think I'm going to just aim and shoot.
Actually, before you shoot, go ahead and give me one more awareness check.
Okay.
This will be a 5. This is another 5 for success here.
Okay. HD6.
That's a very good roll. Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah. So yeah, that more than succeeds it. So you can have a shift on that. So with the shift, you all now have a glory.
Woohoo!
So let me post that on the comments. Boot. Thank you. Yeah, so you are at 1 glory. But also, so with a shift, you can gain information, improve quality, or improve speed. I don't think speed's really going to be applicable to this role I've given you. So yeah, you can actually you can gain information or you can improve quality, which I will say will help the shot itself.
Maybe information. I mean, like I wanna potentially hit a high quality target, right?
Yep. So with that being said, you see the knob leading the pack. He's about 1 or 2 rows back, but he's a big boy. He's about 12 feet tall. He's a real good sized orc. He's been around the block a while. So yeah, you may absolutely target and fire at him. His defense is 5.
I would like to shoot the knob.
Shoot the knob. All right.
Okay, so that is 13.
Yep. That's a lot of fucking dice. All right. Dice smile on you today, my man. So yeah. That's more than enough, and you get a shift. So, all right. So how shifts work if they're not on the rest slot for damage is they will become ED. So all of you looking at your weapons, it'll say it'll give you a damage plus an ED. That's extra dice. So what happens with that is you roll the number of ED that you get, and like the rest of the system, a 4 and a 5 will be a +1 to your damage. 6 will be a +2. And yeah, your weapon isn't brutal or anything. So yeah, what you see is what you're going to get on that roll. So you get 2 dice. So go ahead and roll 2 more D6s real quick. See how much you add to your shot.
It seems I also get an additional for after aim action. So do I?
Oh, all right.
Yep, you get an additional 1 die.
Okay,
Right,
so that'll
roll,
be 3 then.
3 more dice.
Yep, 3 more dice. All right, so that netted you 1 more. So your damage is 11.
Cool.
Pull up my knob. Hang on. Let me pull up my knob. His resilience is 12. So yeah, you hit, but the shot just kind of lets him know you're there.
Jeez.
A roll for him to see if he can spot you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
He's so strong.
What is your stealth rating?
My stealth rating is 9.
It's a 9. Okay. He does not see you.
Cool.
Or no, just the stealth rating. The stealth rating is a 4. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes, my stealth rating is a 4. I apologize.
No, that's no problem. Yeah, that's the difference between dice and rating. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, he does see you. So
cool.
yeah, he roars and points, and yeah, a whole big pile of friggin' boys are now conglomerating to your section.
Oh no!
So, yeah. They hit, and yeah, just a rippling wave of just air washes over and past all of you. Nothing new. I mean, you are all Death Corpsmen of Krieg. You've done this plenty of times. But yeah, as just basically the entire front of your trench just ripples with fire and shrapnel as fragmentation mines just unload into the orc lines.
If I may.
You may.
As they finally press in, and you're shouting, "In life, war! In death, peace! In life, shame! In death, atonement!"
Yes,
Take a wrath point now.
Yeah.
For just a moment, as your ears ring, all you hear is the cry of the sergeant and the shouts of commissars up and down the line telling y'all to hold fast. But then the smoke just shatters as the next wave of boys just goes right through it into your trench line. So yeah, it's on now. And I am going to expend a ruin to go first. So
damn.
So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see who gets targeted first.
Uh-oh.
Who's number 5 on my screen? Beaver!
Uh-oh.
Hello there.
Hello.
What is your defense number?
My defense number is 2.
2. All right. Well, a
I'm a
boy.
very easy person to hit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys are humans at tier 2, so yeah, your defense ain't gonna be high. It is what it is. Yeah, a boy just kind of hops over a ledge and swings a chopper at your head. So where's my boys at? That's not right. There they are. Thank you. All right, weapon skill is 7. Yeah, no, that'll do it, but no shifts. So yeah, he will hit you. And the chopper is 9 plus 2 ED.
Ooh.
All right, so that'll be 10 damage to you. What
That
is your
passes.
resilience?
It passes my armor value of a 9.
All right, so but only by 1, so that's 1 wound. Do you want to soak it?
I would like to soak it.
Yeah, the answer is always yes. All right, so,
Yes, please.
yeah, so you have a soak rating. That's how many dice you throw. No wrath dice on this. This is
Okay.
This is the one with no wrath dice. So yeah, go ahead.
Soak
Throw.
a 4.
All right, throw your 4.
Please.
You succeed. All right, so take 2 shock damage. So soak, you take a shock point just to soak, and then every wound you soak is another point of shock damage. So that's why you take 2. All right.
Something to write this down on.
Yep. All right, moving on. So who wants to go next?
I'd like to return the favor to the orc.
Last and Gamer are both gone, so yeah, why not, Beaver? Let's have at it.
Okay, so 2
yeah.
shock.
The
Okay.
boy, his defense is 3. So yeah, you need a 3 to hit him.
Okay, and question. My weapon has a marker of Salvo 4. What does
Okay,
that
so
mean?
the salvo system. If you wish to utilize the rapid fire nature of your weapon system, you may expend a reload to add the parentheses number of dice to your shot. Basically, to just unload. So on your 3rd sheet, you all will see in your gear, I've put down I've put it somewhere. I might have put it under the weapons. I put bandoliers showing how many reloads you have.
Mhm.
You guys seeing those?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so that's how many times basically you can do a maneuver like this. Though, do remember, combat complications can also force you to expend reloads because your weapon goes fucky, and you gotta basically swap mags, or in your case,
Don't say that. Don't let the dice machine hear that.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, it's just between you and me. So, so yeah, if you wish to use a salvo, just holler at me. Mark off one of your reloads and add that many dice to your ballistic skill.
I'm just going to go with a regular ballistics check right now.
All right, cool. His defense is a 3. Light him up.
Lighting him up because my ballistic skill is a 10.
You do shoot good as a grenadier.
Not too good.
It's enough, actually. You got a shift there. So you got 2 5s and a 4, so that's 3. That beats his defense, and then the 6 just goes over to damage. So how much ED does the hot shot get?
The hot shot gets 1 ED.
All right, so you now have 2. So go ahead and throw 2 more dice. Let's see how much damage you had to the hot shot. Nothing. All right, so it is what it is. How much damage you do?
Where does AP factor into this?
Right now, AP
Okay.
is armor reduction. So how much AP do you have?
I have 2 AP with the hot shot.
That negates his armor. So all right, how much damage you did to him?
Okay, so calculating. So I needed a 7. Okay, so
It's just your damage number,
so
no
10.
addition from the ED. So yeah, it's whatever that number is next to your hot shot. That's your damage.
so 10 flat.
10 flat. All right, that kills him. Yeah, your two AP negated his armor, so he had a resilience of 8. Yeah, and he's a simple boy, so he takes any wounds, he dies. So yep, you chopped him down.
I would spit on you if I didn't have a mask on.
All right then. So who's up next? Bookhaber.
Okay.
What is your defense?
My defense is 1.
Yep, that's
Mhm.
that sucks. Boy, over the trench line and sees kind of your position. You being the designated marksman, I'm sure you're kind of back up in a built up little position for yourself to fire, steadily over. And he lets loose with a slugger. but wouldn't you know, he whiffs.
Whoa, an orc boy failing a shooting check? I'm shocked.
Unheard of.
Hey, I mean, the Emperor protects.
Indeed. All right, so who wants to go next?
I'll go.
We've done. Okay, go ahead, Bodrak.
All right, I'll just pick out a boy and take
You got
a
plenty
shot.
of them. They're up on the trench line at this point. So yeah, you
Okay.
were lousy with targets. Go ahead,
So
give me
it's,
ballistic skill.
Ballistics. All right, 66. And I will recite the litany of the las gun. Bring your death, speak your name, for you are my life and the foe's death. And I get 1.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
All right, now
These guys not
so
good.
in this situation, if Modrak so wished to do so, he could expend a wrath point and re-roll all the failures, which would be 5 in this case because he rolled 1 success.
Okay.
Re-roll those. So
Well-
if you wish to do that, you could. But again, remember your wrath points are few and far, and we got a long game to go. So it's up to you.
I think I'll hold off for now.
All right, you're gonna hold off on it. All right, no. You talk in the radio. Your job ain't to shoot. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I do the talkie talk, not the shooty shoot.
All right. Well, that boy noticed the patter of last fire going kind of off and past him. So he jumps down to say hi with his chopper. What is your defense rating, Noah?
My defense is 2.
It's 2. Woo! Not a good day for you, my friend.
Oh
Oh,
Radio man.
Yeah. So so just for cards on the table because I'm hiding most of them at you guys. I rolled 6, and that two of those were 6s. One of which was on my wrath dice. So the wrath comes back to see you, Noah. Unspeakable carnage, a truly grievous strike. The attack is a terrifying display of martial prowess. A geyser of gore erupts from the wound, ragged remnants of the body strewn across the battlefield. Target suffers 1d3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Oof. Oh, good lord.
Oh.
God.
So, Noah, hope the Emperor protects. And that's another
Anybody else
thing.
know how to use a radio?
That'll be 6 mortal wounds, Noah.
Oh,
Can't soak those.
so what happens if I only have 6 wounds?
You're down now. You are down on the ground. Since he didn't exceed it by, I think it's 3, you don't explode, but you're
Okay.
you're very down. You're very, very down. Someone needs to come render Medicaid immediately. Or, no, it will not be long for our session.
No.
Or I guess we'll get PFC
Am,
vandalism.
am I conscious?
No, not at all.
Okay.
All right.
Nominate we use a glory to try and save him.
What's that?
Can I nominate that we use a glory to take the initiative?
Well, it's your turn. You don't need to.
Oh, all right.
It should. I think I'll go take care of him as
Okay.
I see him go down. Just like, oh, how dare he die without killing something first?
All right, I'll need an athletics check for you to sashay past the boys that are in your way to get to him.
Okay. 6. Oh, come on. It took away the die. Give me a
Your
second.
number is a 4, by the way.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You have a glory point. You can spend that.
I'll spend the glory.
Okay. All right. So roll 1 more d6.
Yes.
All right, you got it. All right. So yeah, you managed to duck, dodge, weave.
Oh no. As I begin move, I lift up my last gun and I fix my bayonet.
It's always fixed in the Death Corps of Krieg. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. So you moved through like colonial era British moved through the African jungles, just chop, chop, chop. Yeah, but you can get to him. So give me a Medicaid check. Let's see if you get his ass out of the dirt.
Let's see here. Medicaid is at a 5.
Yep. Give me 2 seconds. Pull up your number. I've never actually had a player go down like this before, so this is a first for me too.
Well, glad I could be of use.
Well, if I succeed, I have a quote waiting.
I can't wait for it either.
I've got 2.
I'm scrolling through all the quotes from Warhammer in my head. I'm wondering which you will choose.
I mean, I've got a litany to staunch a wound, and I've got the incantation of the maimed.
All right.
I feel like I underprepared for this now. I don't have any of these right.
I mean, I have my favorite Warhammer line, but I need to save it.
I'm
It's not the right time.
Not surprised that all
Where
of them I just set up.
actually, I have a copy of Uplifting Primer. I'm wondering where I put it.
I'm looking at my copy right now.
All right, go ahead, give me the Medicaid check now.
All right, rolling now.
Yep.
1, 2, 5.
Wow. Yeah. All right. I will say that Lance Corporal Modrak's up with 1 wound.
Great.
Actually, I'll give you. Let's see. With 2 6s. Yeah, I'll give you 2 wounds. So that's a pretty good roll. So yeah. All right. Yeah. No, you're not dead. Your sergeant is slapping you awake as he injects you with something.
We are the Death Corps of Krees, son. Do you think that's a pretty name? We never retreat. We fight. We die standing. That is the Krieg way.
All right. Well, the boy that did that is still alive and very well. So, what is your defense, Sergeant Pena?
My defense is 2.
Defense 2. Okay. This guy is my new favorite orc. Another 6 on the wrath dice. So, oh gosh, I drew the same card. Unspeakable Carnage. Noah, take. Oh, that's a lot nicer. 4 mortal wounds.
So he's hitting Noah?
No, I'm sorry, you. Sorry.
Thank you. I want to make sure, because if you said, he's going to hit the same guy, I guess, you die standing. I put you in front.
Got a war boss in the making there, Jason.
Yeah,
have
he
to
really
kill him
is.
now.
Like, this dude. Fuck.
See, this is where I would say I'm gonna force let's see here. I'm gonna force the good private. No, wait, no, you're a Lance Corporal.
I'm a Lance Corporal.
Yeah, I'm gonna force the good Lance Corporal here to I'm gonna say, oh, look at that, Corporal, you're looking out for me. I move you. Use my rocket type ability for a reason.
All right, so so Sergeant Pena, what is your resilience?
8.
8? All right. He beats that by a goodly margin.
Oh,
so that'll be 3 more wounds, but you can shock these. These are not mortal.
Okay, I will roll that.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Roll your soaks.
2.
All right, so you take 1 more wound and 3 shock. How you doing? Not
well,
good.
So how many mortal wounds did I take again?
You took 4 mortal plus additional, so you got 5 total wounds.
All right, so that would that puts me at that takes all my 6, so I go down.
Oh, were you already wounded?
No, so 4 mortal wounds. Okay, I'm at 1. Okay.
All right, so you're heavily wounded, so everything is 2 harder for you, basically.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Has anybody not gone this round?
I would like. I guess I haven't gone.
You were the first one. You're the first one.
All right.
Have I gone this round?
You have. You shot at the friggin' knob.
Right. Okay, that's all this round.
That's
Okay.
all 1 round. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, I think that's everybody. All right, so we'll start the new round. So yes, I won't be a jerk and take away the initiative this time. So yeah, who wants to go?
I would like to.
Okay. What are you doing?
As I'm standing there bleeding, I don't move. I lift up my las gun. Let's see. He's in close range, right? Because he's right there.
Close. Yeah, he's
all
on
right.
top of you.
Yeah. So I'm going to open fire on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a call shot for his head.
Call shot for the head. All right. So
it'll increase the DN for it, but it'll give me 2 extra ED if I hit.
You're at +6 right now, just so we're clear. All right. It is a boy. So that's at least an advantage. With the boys' defense being a 3, so that'll be 9. Go get him.
I got Wrath.
Go get him.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes.
So
you have 1, 2, 3 dice you can re-roll there.
And we have no glory?
Nope, you spent the only one you had.
That's true. All right. I'll try it. So
all right, go
3
for
more.
It. Yeah, I already gave you 1 wrath point, so yeah, you might as well.
Yep.
All right.
Ah!
It's so close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, close, but no cigar. Yeah, you blast away at him, and he kind of laughs. Book Aimer. Your friend's here.
All right.
Okay.
I sort of feel, empowered by the Emperor because, the orc ran right up to me and missed me. And I think maybe I just want to shoot that knob again.
So are you spending a wrath to take the initiative?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can shoot first. But yeah.
Okay.
What I meant by that was the knob is here, and
the knob is here. Okay, all right.
knob is waiting for you.
I just want to stand my ground. The Emperor protects. I want to shoot this knob.
All right, shoot him in the face. Let's go.
All right. So I'm aiming, and how does called shot to the head work?
You will suffer a difficulty number for additional dice. It'll be a +4, but I think you might have something that helps you with that, if I recall correctly.
Aim may reduce. It says aim may reduce called shot damage number.
By how much? By the difficulty. Yeah. By how much?
It doesn't give a number there.
Let me pull up the sheet real quick.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I apologize. I'm the one who's supposed to put that stuff. Is that under? What is that under?
That's under my. It's under my talents, marksman.
Yeah. Marksman. Okay. So that's an actual talent. Let me pull up that page. Marksman. Should be right before mob roll. There it is. Reduce the difficulty number increased for the called shot option by half rank. So your rank is a 1. So that'll be 1. So yeah, that'll reduce it to 3.
Okay. So let's shoot this aim shot at the knob.
All right, shoot him in the face. Knob's defense is now. His defense is now 6. So that's what you got to beat to hit him.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks. Does 6 itself work?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
okay.
let's see. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6. Yep. Exactly what you needed to hit him. So what's your ED on the long las? I believe it's just a 1. Yeah.
So it's 1 ED plus
but you added
1 plus 1 for aim. Plus I also did the shot to the head.
Yep. So 4 total. So go ahead and roll 4 dice.
Okay.
Very nice. So that's another 3 on top of it. So I believe that makes it 13.
That makes it 13.
That gets through. You do 1 wound to him.
Cool.
Yep.
I stood my ground. The Xeno must be expunged.
Yes, it does. Yeah. He roars and he moves to swing back at you. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. All right. What is your defense again?
1.
1, yeah. But that's a 1 on the complication. So something has gone very wrong with his attack. The strike hits a target that is very inconvenient for the current situation, such as an explosive fuel source. So I will say he is on fire and is going to take an additional mortal wound to what he's already taken. But he did still hit. So what is your resilience total, Bookhamer?
My resilience, it says 4 and armor value 7.
Yep, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you. All right, so he throws that. So that'll be 14 with -1 to the AP. So that'll be 8 wounds to you.
So if I have 5 wounds...
Right. Well, they're not mortal, so you may soak them.
Okay. How does soak work?
You throw the number of dice. No wrath included here. So I believe your soak number is a 3. Yes?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and throw that. Wow.
Ooh.
Great roll. All right. So you take 1 shock just for the roll and then a shock for every wound soaked. You've soaked 4 wounds there. So you would take 5 shock and then 4 wounds, I believe. 4 more wounds. So yeah.
All right, I have one wound left.
All right, you have one wound left. All right, well, you're not dead. That's pretty good.
Only in death does duty end.
Yep, that's what they say, right?
Yeah, as you all are, continue to just buckle, but brace against the wave. A loud commotion behind the line is heard as all of a sudden the twin barrels of an anti-tank las can is rolled up onto the rearward side of the trench line, and just an unbelievably loud shriek as the las cannon opens fire at point blank range into the orc horde stumbling over. The knob and nearly 24 of his boys go down before they can even utter a cry of warning. As reinforcements, more grenadiers begin to flood over the line as help has finally arrived. And the attack is beaten back.
Every day in the Krieg.
Yep. It's just another day.
Sound off. If you're dead, throw them on the fire and recharge your rounds.
All right, 6 months later, all of you go ahead and reset your shock and wound values.
Yay.
Not the wrath, though. You expended wrath, you get to eat shit.
I should have used that salvo.
Hey, I had one to spare, so I'm still looking good.
Yeah. That's the word. Sergeant Pena, you are following through with your normal duties. The light, staring out across the way. No movement to be seen as you just, slowly rotate your gas maxed head, scanning the line for any obvious sign of greenskins, when a voice coughs off to your left shoulder.
I turn to look.
Commissar Wolford Chidland is standing there at a mild parade rest, looking at you with a slightly more dire look than you're used to from the commissar.
Salute, sir.
Sergeant, I need you to follow me, please.
Yes, sir.
So you move down the trench line. It's long been repaired and broken and repaired again since the fight in our opening. But now it's full of a lot more bustling as guardsmen and engineers are moving supplies in and out, disassembling certain areas. Certain bunkers are being taken down. It's just it's the livelihood of an area that's just not important anymore in a war. As you are led into the command bunker, and the commissar removes his hat and gestures to a map and says, "Sergeant, this is grid sector Q390284-14P. The Lord Commander has deemed that after the last few months of stagnation, our line is no longer that important to the overall operation. However, with this particular grid, and you notice it is the only grid that has no highlight marks whatsoever. There's no data at all about this grid. It's a complete blank space in the tactical map. We are not able to maneuver our line and send the line corps to a new zone to serve the Emperor's will. I need someone to go in there and do a reconnaissance. Unfortunately, not in force." You can see by the look on his face, he's not really liking a lot of this situation. You know him to be a fairly jovial man. Most of the men are not that thrilled with him, but he has done a very good job of keeping your men alive and in the fight and well supplied at all times. So you at least can have some appreciation for him, even if he's not exactly as stalwart as you would prefer your commanding officers.
The only people that seem to be happy in any Death Corps of Kree are the commissars. Not because they have to kill the guys, but because they have to stop us from killing ourselves before.
He says, "We have no aerial reconnaissance whatsoever. Nothing can quite penetrate the fog there. Intelligence states that as of 2 years ago, there was an orc fortress there. But the 37th Line Corps and the 16th Grenadier Regiment have been in and out of there constantly. It's completely unknown what the current situation is as far as that fortress goes or anything there. Fighting got so fierce and so dense due to the terrain. He's kind of indicating terrain patterns, indicating a lot of just shit terrain, a lot of ridge lines, very, very deep valleys. It's just the worst terrain an infantryman can imagine, as far as like just being a pain in the ass. So we can't get marauders in there. We can't get anything in there. So you and your men will be on your own. He marks out a route. He says you will have to depart ahead of the line of our line of defense. Maneuver here through this zone. He points to a sector of no man's land. Once you clear it, most of our aerial shots from the Navy indicate that the Orc line shifts into this mountain range here. So you should be free of major Orc presence. At least that's my hope. So you and your men will be able to maneuver to this grid sector, hopefully as unchallenged as possible, at which point you are to conduct a complete grid line reconnaissance. I want a total mapping of the entire area. Another guardsman steps up to you and hands you some actual terrain scanners. Like they literally want this whole thing mapped by you guys. At which point, once you have concluded what the current status of the Orc fortress there is, you are to return here and report in. And should you find it empty, we will be allowed to shift and remove ourselves to a section that is much more worthy of you and your men to hold and fight. Any questions?
No, sir. Understood.
Very good, then. He salutes you. May the Emperor protect.
May he protect soul, the commissar.
Oh, it's Sergeant.
Sir?
Do bring your men back alive. And yourself. And then he turns and goes back to whatever he was doing. All right. So, yeah. You've got your marching orders. As you move out, you see a handful of your squad standing there. Modrak, Bookaimer. But as well with them, you also notice there's a grenadier and an engineer as well. They salute you as you move up to them and report that they have been assigned to this operation and have been ordered to fall under your command. They introduce themselves as Corporal Beaver and Corporal Flasco.
Sergeant.
Beaver, Flasco, good to have you with us. We have new marching orders, men. I will relay the information of what I was just informed by the commissar. We'll be marching out in 20 minutes. Get your things sacked and ready. Arm yourself. If you need any other additional supplies, see the quartermaster. We march in 20.
All right. And yeah, reloads are also, I don't know if anybody actually expended them, but yeah, if you did, yeah, reloads are refilled as well. You guys are able to stock up. Yeah, if anybody wants to make cunning checks to try and get any additional kit that they might want. Otherwise, y'all can depart.
I'd be down with that.
I would like to. I kind of want to do a information gathering thing before. I mean, it's more like I just want to. I guess maybe it's also just a question for the GM. But like, what is the position of the orc line in relation to the area that we're investigating?
Well, so if we were looking at a flat plane without a good way of without being able to link a Microsoft Paint in 10 seconds to show you, basically the orc line runs perpendicular to your line for a couple of kilometers, and then it hooks sharply, almost parallel, like back away from you towards a ridge line. So basically, y'all are going to be going out catty corner of your line through no man's land. You're just going to kind of cut across it, and then you'll be pushing out and away from the orc line towards another sect of mountain ranges in this grid sector. Okay. So right now, you're going to be under orc eyes. Because obviously you're going out into no man's land. That's the only way to head in this direction. But once you clear no man's land, like you'll be clear of the orc line and the main orc army that's here. Okay. And then it's just going to be open terrain, which you don't know a lot about, to be honest. There's no orc presence. There's no fighting there. So that's basically all that traditionally would concern you all. So yeah, it's just marked as, basically neutral area.
Okay. Could I do like a scholar or something to like get an idea of like why it is that there is just like why there's like almost kind of a gap in the line, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Like, because Oryx, it's just why would they be avoiding that? That seems strange.
Sure. Your difficulty number is a 6.
Okay, that's a 6 on a wrath die.
right, that's
so
glory.
2, 1, and
You missed it by 1.
Yeah, I missed it by 1.
5. Yeah, I mean, orcs.
Who could comprehend them?
Yep.
If you comprehend the mind of an orc, you'll think like an orc.
All right. So, anything else? Any other stuff anybody wants to poke at? You ready to
I'd
roll?
like to try some cunning to see if we can get some extra rounds for the hot shot or some grenades.
Okay, cool. Give me a cunning check. It's a 4 is your number.
4 is a number.
Uh-huh.
Cunning, 6 dice. Oops, nope. Oh!
Excellent.
Oh dear.
Yeah. With complication. Yeah. Gosh, how do I want to play?
Don't worry, I return these to you.
I think him and the quartermaster aren't getting along too well.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your defense number?
2.
2. All right.
Clearly, I've insulted him.
Well, it's not so much that. It's as you were vociferously arguing with him. Yeah, you hear a crack from somewhere in no man's land. And yeah, an orc sniper has taken a shot with a shooter. He manages to clip you.
Son of a
Is your
bitch.
resilient?
What?
What is your armor value?
9.
9? Oh yeah, you're a grenadier. Yeah, it's probably not going to do much to you then, which is fine. All right, that's a slugger. All right, so yeah, that'll be 1 wound, which you can soak if you wish.
I would prefer to go into this with full wounds.
Yeah, so throw your soak.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 shock. Yeah, you're fine. It just kind of careened off of your helmet. Rung your bell just a little bit.
We haven't even left the front yet.
Shell that
this bodes
location
well.
immediately.
The
You
quartermaster,
better try harder than that, orc, to kill me!
quartermaster tells you to just take your loud ass somewhere where there aren't orcs with long rifles, long shooters just waiting, please. And turns around and he goes back to whatever he's working on.
That could have hit the ammunition depot.
Yep, basically. So, yeah, with that being done, anyone else want to try?
Are we going to have artillery on this, sir?
Oh, that is a good question. Yeah, the commissar. Yeah, the commissar heard, and he says, some assets will be dispatched to you. I'm not entirely sure what I can promise you at this time, but we have marauders in the air currently, and right now the Medusas in our zone are not currently predisposed with anything. So yeah, don't abuse it. We only have so much as the Lord Commander continues to shift his efforts elsewhere, but you should have something if you get into a tight spot. I don't want to leave your asses in the sling out there.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. So yes, I believe I marked on it, Noah, some little house rule addendums I've made to bombardment. Basically, if you call for marauders, you'll definitely no roll. You'll definitely hit what you want to hit, but how much damage it's going to do is going to be more limited. Versus if you call for a Medusa bombardment, you're going to have to roll to make it get where you want it, but it'll plaster pretty much everything. So that's your trade-off with your choices. All right.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. You guys ready to head into no man's land?
Hey, Bookhammer, there's an orc that thinks he's better than you.
All right. What is your marching order out into no man's land as you all slip up and over the line?
Hold on. Before we go, I do need to visit the quartermaster as well.
Okay.
I need to request some grenades.
All right. Give me a cunning.
I would go out there, Sergeant. It's a high target-rich environment over there.
Difficulty number's a 4.
Okay.
I told you, Sergeant. I told you to go over there.
All right. Well, you as well are get into a shouting match that this lowly quartermaster's not listening to a sergeant with an active mission. I'm sorry, transmitted down to the Lord Commander's himself. This orc is thinking this is his luckiest day ever.
Why did we? As that thing shoots me in the head. Who hasn't shot that damn thing? I ordered artillery on that spot. God,
Calling in artillery now, sir.
What did you defense, Micah?
I said okay, but you didn't do anything.
What's sad is I have peers, so I should be using influence on this.
Oh, I didn't realize you had that. Yeah, okay. I'll let you throw at that. Yeah, I didn't realize you had that.
Yeah,
I made these character sheets 3 months ago, so yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm requesting gear. I should be rolling on influence. I was about to roll.
Give me influence. Throw it.
Yeah.
Normally, acquiring new stuff is a cunning roll according to rules. But yeah, if you got that, yeah, go ahead and throw me the influence.
All right, so it's going to be 3 die instead of 4. Let's see how this works out.
Way better. So much better.
Hey, if I don't roll a 1 on the first thing, it's better. Never mind.
All right, no, get out of this guy. What is your defense?
Get shot again.
What is your defense, man?
2.
All right. Yeah, he clips you too.
Sergeant, no.
Yeah, that'll be for 1 wound. You may also soak it if you wish.
We haven't even left.
Yeah, you soak it. So that's 2 shock.
We should call the Middlestorm priest, because that place is definitely cursed.
Yep.
We really should. What the hell?
At this point, you all hear just gurgling laughter coming from several 100 yards away in their line.
Okay, man, please shoot that.
I've been shouting for the basilisks to open fire, but nothing's happening.
Oh, sure. I hit them from here with my gun.
No, you are well out of range of a hot shot. I think Bookhammer's going to quite reach that far with his. All right, so you all head out into no man's land. What's your marching order? These will be survival and stealth checks mostly to find your way through just the shit that is no man's land.
Survival.
I'm good at surviving, apparently.
Yeah, survival.
No. I'm telling you, those are the roles I'm going to be calling for. So
Okay.
if you want to amongst yourselves on who's got the highest to determine your marching order, now would be a good time. I'm going to go grab a drink while you guys talk real quick.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sergeant, so technically I should be in front.
I should probably be in the middle because I'm very squishy.
I should probably be next to the sergeant because I have the flamethrower.
Yeah, you should be
Yeah.
you should be near the front, so you get him, not us. No, I mean, wait.
That's too bad we don't have a private to put in front of me.
Hey, you seem lucky. You have 3 wrath die.
So, Velasco, Pena, then I guess
Beaver, maybe?
Beaver, Modrak, Bookamer.
Yeah, that sounds good. We want to keep the radio operator as far back so he can inform them that we're all dying.
Yeah.
God, that place is cursed. What the fuck?
I think the quartermaster
I
might
don't know why
actually be
that.
an
I don't know
might
why that quartermaster has that set up there. It's a perfect cipher trap.
Wait, have we removed their mask? We pan over, look at the quartermaster, who is an orc wearing the Corp Cree mask.
Sam!
No, he's wearing a mask. He's fine. He's clearly a Kriegsman.
But sir.
No.
Okay, as I told you before, you didn't listen.
It's wondering why he was calling us Umis.
He's been in country too long. Once you take too much shock damage, you start talking like the orcs.
I mean,
It's their psychic resonance affecting your speech pattern.
I mean, it works for Vulcan.
Yeah.
Rock them if you got them, gents. All right, so what do we decide? Who's going out first?
I believe our marching order is going to be Velasco, Pena, Beaver, Modrak, Bookamer.
Okay. All right. Flamer's up first. All right. I need an awareness check from you, Corporal Velasco, to determine
Right.
the right route. Standard difficulty of 3, so yeah, shouldn't be too rough.
Yeah.
Easily. Yep. All right.
yeah.
So yeah, with your shift there, you can gain information or improve the quality. So right now, improving quality is going to get you that fewer checks you got to make as you go up, but gain information will tell you more about potential problems you can have.
I think gain information is probably a better
All right.
choice.
So yeah, as you move up with your trained engineer's eyes, yeah, you can see the absolute nightmare that is ahead of you guys. There are numerous craters from Medusas and orbital bombardments, as well as the Orcs rocket artillery that you can already see they've become toxic pools at this point. So yeah, moving around those is going to be real important, because you slip and fall into that, nobody's coming out of that. Like, whoever it is just going to be you've seen dozens of guardsmen who've tried to enter no man's land, end up spending a few days dying, which, you being Death Corps of Krieg, at least had the due diligence to die in quiet, and not freak out, not try and scream about it.
That's really why the masks is there, is to make people scream.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a long, slow nightmare death if you end up falling in that. You can see some of the areas you have marked as minefields. As many times as they've been retrodden over, God knows how many still active, but nevertheless, not something you want to be stepping on or clipping as you maneuver through it. And there's a zone that appears to be pretty well tore up by some type of orc weapon system. So yeah, once you get to that, you're definitely going to want to make some real good stealth checks to maneuver through that. But once you get through those, looks like you're free and clear of this nightmare. So yeah, just hope you don't run into any orc commandos out here in this nightmare fuel.
Well, I mean, they burn quite well. So
yeah, that's true. They do. As you've already proven.
Yeah, so
that's lovely. All right, so yeah, you know what you know. So yeah, you guys got your route. So first up's going to be kind of getting around the craters. So Flasco, go ahead and give me a survival check to try and stay out of that. Your difficulty number for you is going to be a 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Oh my. All right.
Oh,
With 2 shifts, you can get 2 guys past that fuck up. So good job.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Everybody else, just start giving me your rolls in your marching order.
Okay, this is survival, correct?
Do I get to
Yep,
decide which people go through, or?
Well, I mean, everybody's got to go through. Like
Oh, okay.
your successes are going to help people that fail here. So
I see. Okay.
So yeah, you got 2 get out of fuck up free cards.
4,
Sergeant's good.
6.
Ah, crap!
And there we go. Yeah, I'm not letting you get out of a 1. I'm sorry.
No! Can I expend a wrath?
You can't spend wrath to get out of those.
No.
Yeah, no. But we got a 6 on a wrath, so you guys have another glory. Let me update the post.
It was nice knowing you all.
All right, so since nobody got it else with 2 shifts, give me an athletics roll, Flasco, to grab who was that fucked up?
Beaver.
Beaver. Nice.
The squad's fucked up.
You big fuck off weapons.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. That
Had my eye on that pit.
Yeah. No. You catch him. You hook him. You hook him by the hot shots. Last pack on his back. Just as he's just slowly sinking into the goop and sliding down the side, and drag him up, berating him however you see appropriate. All right. So yeah. You guys got past the craters. Good job.
Yeah,
right.
We defeated the enemy that was unmoving. We survived.
All right, so you're moving up to the barbed wire. So 2 ways to approach this thing. With survival checks, you can basically just hard breach a zone of it, and then you'll have to make athletic checks to bum rush your asses through. Without taking any return fire or anything from the orcs. But you're in, you're out, with 2 rolls, they're better rolls than most people. With a stealth check, you can try and slide under the wire and low crawl through. It's going to be a higher difficulty number, but only a single check. So, squad leader, point man, what are y'all thinking?
Who's got a good stealth? Well, I guess everyone's gonna have to make the roll. So
yeah, everybody's got to make their own rolls. Again, big wins from you will help the others since your point, but yeah, everybody still got
For the love of God, please. I mean, for the love of the God Emperor.
The moment you first said, by the love of the God, Emperor.
Nice.
My vote is to fucking run it.
Yeah, sounds about right for the engineer.
Yeah.
I can grease this, no problem. But then we're gonna have to book it.
Get the wire cutters out.
Yeah,
and then run.
Anybody want to argue that? You guys just gonna go off the expertise?
I'll just plant myself up on something and cover him while he's cutting.
All right. Survival check from you, Falasco, to get the right spot and breach it. Since you are the engineer, I'll give you a buff. So, 3, just a standard difficulty to find the right spot. And
wow.
No, that will not do it all. You can spend a wrath to reroll. You have 2 glory dice you could expend now. But...
I'll spend a wrath to reroll.
All right. So you got 1 success, so you're throwing 6 dice now.
Okay.
You already got 1. That'll do just nicely. Another glory.
Woohoo!
Update that. Y'all are doing pretty good on that now. And with those shifts, I will lower the difficulty number in the athletic checks to a standard. So everybody throw athletics, and you just need 3 to win and get through.
Oh, please let my luck change.
No, that's not gonna cut it.
That's not me, at least.
I did not do good enough.
6 on the wrath die.
I see a 1 on the wrath dice, though.
I got a 1 on the wrath die, but I still oh man.
You tripped it after we got through.
Okay.
So hold on. Let's see how Sergeant does.
Beaver made it.
Shit.
Nice.
Oh no!
Right. Let me see what we're dealing with here. All right. So 1, 2 on. 2 for Ultramedic. You're playing Bookhammer, right?
Bookhammer, yes.
Yeah, you're Bookhammer. Yep, that's not going to cut it, but you didn't fuck it. Modrak, you fucked it completely. Pena, you also, absolutely turned it up. But Beaver just slid right on through like nothing. All right, so let's see. Okay, so Noah, you made your check, but you have a complication. So your complication is, you have to drop an item. So pick one of your items to drop.
Oh man.
Yep.
Drop the grooming kit.
Not gonna cut it.
Damn.
The blanket.
Nope.
I feel like. Oh man, I feel like it's got to be my bandolier.
Okay, dropping your bandolier. All right,
Yeah.
So no reloads for you. All right, but you do not take any return fire. Freaking. All right, so Bookhammer, you are going to take an opportunity attack from a book.
Okay.
Yeah, because you did not make. What's your defense?
1.
All right, well that hits, but he got a complication too.
It's not the same orc then.
No, it's definitely not the same orc. So what are we going to do for him for that?
Oh no. Losing weapons or equipment. Any soldier who, whether through neglect or deficiency in memory, loses any part of his kit shall be flogged.
Yep.
Don't worry, you at least have your radio kit. That we need.
Yeah, I will say that this attack actually is going to come from a commando, and he just revealed his position. So you guys now know there is a threat out here, and it's very close. So close, in fact, that he. Yeah, I'm going to use the shooter because I don't like the way that plays. So, I use the shooter. So that's that for ED. So that will be 10.
Okay.
Yep. What is your armor value?
7.
Okay. So that'll be 3 wounds. You can soak those, though. They are not mortal.
Okay. I soaked one of them, it looks like.
All right. So take 2 shock and 2 wounds.
Okay.
All right. So you're now lightly wounded. So it's 1 to all your difficulty numbers from now on out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, yeah. So there's that. We'll come back around to you on that, though. And then the sergeant with a 1, you are actually restrained in the barbed wire. So you stepped wrong, and you are now hung up in it. So yeah, as you all kind of glance back and see Sergeant Pena is completely entangled in barbed wire. I need from you, Micah. Where's my character sheet? What skill do I want you to roll on this one? I need a conviction roll from you.
All right. Conviction, 4 dice.
Yeah. Standard difficulty.
I get a 4.
Okay. You don't scream. Yeah. So, situation. 2 of you have crossed safely. 1 of you has been shot coming across. No, sorry. 3 of you have crossed. Everybody but the sergeant has crossed safely. 1 of you has been shot, though. And 1 is still kind of out in the open. And you have a commando out here who just fired at you, but you see where he is. So, next man up, that'll be one of the corporals. What are we doing? Unless the sergeant wants to start shouting orders from where he is, but you are far enough away, it will be a shout. There, you guys don't have Vox. You're not Space Marines.
Since Flasco, burn him out. I'm going to go get the Sarge.
If I fight, they're going to see that. If he has any kind of Overwatch, they're going to see me fire at him.
The Sarge, I'll shoot them.
You do have bayonets on all your weapons.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have knives.
And since you see him, I won't even make you make an athletics check to close with him.
Oh yeah, no, let's stab him to death.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's bayoneting? Who's going back for the Sarge?
I have the tools to cut him out. So
Yeah, you have the tools. I'll go cut him up.
All right. So Flasco's going back. Beaver, you're going up to stab the commando. Any of you other 2 going with Beaver to go stab?
Yes,
Okay.
I am going to go stab.
All right. So Modrak's going to stab too. Bookhamer, you going to hold Overwatch since you're the sniper?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you guys get first action. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I was probably the closest along.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you charge in, swift, silent, and deadly. Yeah, you stumble across an orc commando. Taller than your average orc, but fairly lengthy, comparatively speaking. So give me a weapon skill.
Okay, this might not be so good.
Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
Where's my commandos at? There they are.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I
going
think
to
I
get it.
might want to spend a wrath.
You probably should, or you can spend a glory. You guys now have 4 of them.
You mind if I spend a glory?
3 of them.
'Cause
3 of
we're
them.
almost at our max.
Yeah. All you need is 1 more to hit him.
Yeah, I'll spend a glory.
Okay, roll 1 more dice. I will update the sheet. You have 2 now.
Whoops.
50% success rate. And he's done it. All right. You stab an orc. Melee weapons, add your strength to the number for the weapon, and then whatever ED you got, give me the roll.
Okay, so let me roll the extra die real fast.
Uh-huh.
1. Okay, I have
nice.
strength of 4. Damage is 2 on the weapon.
Okay. So that'll be 7 total damage. And yeah, that'll just get through on him. So, all right. Yeah. So yeah, you stab an orc. He yelps and leaps up to fight back.
No, you're supposed to die quietly.
He's a scary boy. So he's going to. What does he have? Yeah, he's definitely going to use his chopper. That's his weapon skills disgustingly low. All right. What is your defense, Beaver?
2.
2. All right. Well, that's a whole lot of hate coming your way. So,
yes.
So he, wow, 4 EDs.
Oof.
for a +3 to his 12 damage.
That definitely passes because I only have 9 armor.
All right, well, that's only 3 wounds, so that's soakable. Give me a soak roll.
Okay. Let's do this. Oop.
All right, so you take 2 shock and 2 wounds.
Okay, I'm at 4 out of my 5 shock.
Okay. So yeah, once you run out of shock, you can only make basic actions until you get it back, which you can spend wrath to do, or other things will help. But we'll get to that here in a minute.
And 2 wounds, so I'm at 4.
Okay, so you're now heavily wounded, I believe. So that's a 2 difficulty from here on out. All right. Let's go next.
I want to shoot the commando, I guess.
Okay, give me a shoot check.
All right. So, I mean, despite sort of the blood leaking out of me, I just, stand, I aim, and I fire.
Okay. So remember, you're having you got a -1. You're suffering a 1 to believe.
They're shooting in close combat.
He's a sniper, so he actually ignores that,
right.
I believe.
Phew.
Yeah, if
Oh,
he
thank
uses
God.
if he aims.
Yes, and I did aim.
All right. Good shout. Yep, not needing to move and whatnot.
I seem to have gotten 12 successes.
Oh dear, oh my.
Wait.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him. I just need to double check one thing real quick before I tell you how badly you just fucked this orc up. Yeah, it's just DN. It's not actual dice. Wow, that's quite generous. Yeah. So so the orc commando's defense was a 4 for you. So that soaked up 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow. So that's 3 shifts for you. Plus whatever you got for the aim.
So 1 additional for the aim.
Uh-huh.
So 4 shifts, so I get to roll 6 dice.
I believe so, yes.
All right. That's 4.
That's additional 4 damage. So what's that bring your total up to?
14.
Boom, headshot. He's dead.
Yay!
All right, so someone needs to get the Sarge loose before the orcs notice.
I was running to go do that.
All right. I need a tech check to get him out of there.
Okay.
Yep. Your difficulty is I'll say it's a standard 3 because you're an engineer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Where?
yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, and with a shift, no opportunity attacks. You can get him out and get him free. So yeah. Yeah. You guys
Doing
are now-
okay, Sarge?
You said to be quiet.
Why are you Why are you still shouting? And who shot?
Oh, this is the commando.
Fucking army.
I think they took care of him.
Move!
Do you need my help, Sarge?
So you all have now crossed that. Your last obstacle is whatever the fuck is just pasting the land here. A lot of burn marks and stuff. So it could be some type of heavy flamer weapon of the orcs. You're really not sure but it's literally just scoured the ground and caused huge just marks through the terrain. So
I pray to the Emperor that it's not a fucking garbage can. That giant ass garbage can, Max. Oh god.
No reports of gargants in this sector. So yeah,
god.
breathe easy there. It is not a gargant.
Could I make an investigation roll to try and decipher?
Yeah. Be my guest. Your difficult number is a 5.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you make that.
Yep.
All right, you got 5. All right. So yeah, what do you want to know? What do you want to know, Noah?
I want to know
question.
what my time on the battlefield. Like, what do I think could have been making all of this like destruction?
Well, judging from what you've seen, it's not some type of traditional orc like mech boy type thing. Like it's not any kind of like a tank weapon system because if it was, number one, why would it be like why would shells be skimming the ground? Even orcs aren't that shitty of shots. But a flama doesn't. Even orc flamas don't have like solid mass to themselves. It's still just their orc piss, whatever their equivalent of promethium is, to create fire. So that also wouldn't have gouged the ground. So if you had to guess, it's probably something they've repurposed from another species, or maybe even some sort of new mech boy monstrosity that actually drives out into this area. And in fact, I want to make awareness. You do see some type of tunnel isn't the right word, but it's the best word you can come up with to describe what you can see over towards their lines. That's probably where whatever this thing is comes out to say hi. Almost reminds you of the spiders you saw on Aspelion, that would burrow into the ground and like pop out.
So yeah, I'm gonna relay this information to the sergeant as soon as he catches up. That hey, we've got some new burrowing orc tech out there.
All right. It.
So, yeah, this is pure stealth check. You guys do not want to be seen by whatever the fuck this thing is. Like, there's no other way to go to deal with it. You're gonna have to go real quiet. So, your difficulty number is a 4. Let's see how y'all do.
The Emperor is my shield.
All right.
Prayers to the Emperor.
Yep. That's the right call.
Even if my penalty,
Which I really needed. It's a good thing I prayed to the Emperor.
Book Aimers skated through. Yep.
Oh, thank God. Oh, wait. No, just go. Never mind.
Okay, I see a 6 there. So,
it's or that with the linked ability.
I'm sorry.
Is it the 2 or is it the total?
It's total. It's total. It's total. Unless if I ask you what your rating is, that's for my test. So yeah, always do a total.
Woo!
All right.
Emperor, listen to me today.
Yep. So, looks like yet again, knowing the sergeant dragging everybody down.
Really bad.
Well, to be fair, I failed it, but I did get a 6 on the wrath.
You did. So I that will give you that. So you are all now at 4 glory. Do y'all want to spend some glory or wrath points to try and get out of this before it goes bad?
Go.
How much glory can we spend at one time?
All of it. You have 4 dice. It's just, again, this is a cooperative mechanic. So like by you taking it away, it means your teammates won't have it later. But you guys have done okay earning the things. And
so,
like I said,
I need 2 and you need 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You want to split them?
Yeah.
Split them. It. All right. Drop y'all back down to 0. Go ahead. Roll 2 dice each. Go get it.
Oh, wow. Well, this is going swimmingly for us.
All right. With a loud shriek, the ground starts rumbling.
Maybe it's because the sergeant screams so much.
No, this is a mechanical one. As something huge just zips up and out of the ground, flies up into the air over you all's heads.
Oh God!
Lands past you, not too far away from, if anything, it's landing much closer to your friendly lines before it digs in, and then, you just hear steel teeth grinding into debris and rock as flame starts shooting out of exhaust ports as it starts to roar back at you all. Athletics checks for you 2, 5s. You need to get the fuck out of the way.
I'm much better at athletics than anything.
Yeah, it tends to be the case. Don't fuck it up. Yeah, that'll make.
Yep.
4.
That will not make, Sergeant Payne.
And we spent all the wrath this week.
Do you have any wrath?
I got 1 wrath left.
This is gonna hurt. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. 1,
okay.
2, 3.
All right, he's done it. Just
He's alive.
Of absolutely Hollywood-esque proportions as the sergeant stumbles and then bodily throws himself. His trench coat is flapping out behind him as he leaps past.
Not today, Michael Bay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, part of it does actually get caught by whatever the thing is and tatters and tatters it, but it has not compromised the integrity of your chemical warfare suite. But you're gonna need a new one of these when you get back.
Just makes your trench coat look fucking cool.
Coming to your local Vox screens tonight, Sergeant Pena.
All right, congratulations. You all made it through no man's land.
Somehow.
You can rest up for the night. You can make Medicaid checks to try and help with wounds. And I'll say for sleeping, you all can have a 1d3 shock back. So you all can roll single d6s for that. Excuse me. And if anybody wants to make Medicaid checks, try and heal the wounded. That would be a good shout.
Yeah.
So that's 2 shock for you.
Woo, that's 3
Wow,
shock.
3. Nice.
I'm back down to only 1 shock missing.
3.
Aha.
I get 2.
I haven't taken any shock damage.
All right, well, boldly for you, my friend.
I get a 4 for a Medicaid check.
Yeah, I can also do Medicaid. Who needs
Okay,
it?
so with 4, that's 4 points that can be distributed to anybody but yourself.
Okay.
So yeah,
Who needs it?
shout out who's wounded.
I have 2 wounds.
I have 2 wounds as well.
All right, so that'll fully heal to your comrades right there.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do that.
All right, so you guys penalty free now. Who else is rolling Medicaid?
I can. Does anyone need it or?
Yeah, I think the sergeant's pretty fucked up.
Okay. Yeah.
so is Modrak.
I can.
Actually,
roll
no,
with
I'm doing
this
pretty good.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I landed in the barbed wire, but I didn't. As far as I was aware, I didn't take any.
Oh,
wounds.
okay, all
I
right,
didn't
yeah.
take any notes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many hits you guys had taken. So yeah,
Yeah,
if
no,
you're good.
No, we're good.
Again, even a single wound causes penalty. So yeah, if anybody's got anything left, now's the time to say something.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
I'm fully healed.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your single d6s for your d3 rolls on your shock. Those of you who have not done so.
I'm still good. Like,
Yeah.
I've just been tripping all over
Oh, yeah.
myself. That's
All
about
right.
it.
All right. Well, you spend about the next 4 or 5 days maneuvering out into the countryside, and it is just abjectly staggering. While the sun is still kind of patchy, punching through what you all have done to the atmosphere, like the terrain is green and alive. It's like nothing ever happened here. It's disturbing, even for you all, as you're just not used to seeing planets like this. I mean, either you're home, which is a shithole, or you're somewhere that's being trashed by something awful, which is also a shithole. Yeah.
The Geiger counter is eerily quiet. Like,
Yep,
none of
yep.
us like it.
Oh,
Not
no.
a word. Honestly, yeah, some of you, there's this quiet voice that thinks maybe I could crack the gas mask and actually breathe proper oxygen for once in my life.
It's a trick. Right? It's a trick of chaos.
Yeah, no, the sergeant. Yeah, you all obviously look back at the sergeant's,
Rifle butt at the ready.
stoic gaze. Yeah. But as you're moving along, you will see a farmhouse up ahead.
What's the state of the farmhouse?
I need awareness checks from somebody to scope it out.
I
Okay,
can
Mark,
make
do
that.
it.
Or does the sniper want to do it?
My awareness is all right. I can do awareness.
I think Modrak's racing you for it, so
Oh,
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll
Go ahead.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, yeah, yeah. Your number was a 4, so yeah, that's a shift. What would you like? Improve quality or gain information? Honestly, this is a gain information type.
Yeah, gain information.
All right, so yeah, you see, pretty simple. Like this is an agri world. Hespin's Wake was an agri world, so you see, about what you've come to expect from the place. I mean, usually when you see it, it's burnt out and destroyed,
Mhm.
or pillaged by an Orc clan raiding party. So, yeah, this is weird seeing it up and running. Numerous children flitting in and out of various ages, all the way up from barely walking to teenagers. Some of them are playing. Most of them are moving quite hurriedly here and there, tending to a variety of machinery. You see a couple, middle-aged, you would think. If they've lived a fairly peaceful life, like makes sense. They're probably late 30s or 40s, especially judging by the number of children. They are attending to machinery as well, and there is a bountiful field stretching out of view of crop. Like, holy hell, how has it survived? Like, as you look at it, it's this picturesque landscape that just does not comprehend to your mind. Yeah, that's about all you can really see from here.
Do I have to make like a conviction to see all of this natural beauty?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I think that's a fair roll.
Okay.
Modrak, what do you
Standard
ask me?
difficulty.
Nope.
Yeah, with a fail, yeah, you take your first shock point.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Modrak, what's wrong?
It's just so beautiful.
And
But
right
what
with
is that?
So yeah, Sergeant Payton, civilians. What do you want to do?
weapons at the ready.
All right, you're well out of range of your weaponry and probably theirs if they have any.
Yeah, I'm just ordering everybody to have their weapons at the ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this area is was likely to be a wasteland. We now have this. This is not natural. It cannot be. Therefore, weapons at the ready. Weapons at the ready.
Do we need to start using the topography machine?
Yeah.
No, you're not at the grid zone yet.
Oh, we're not
Okay.
there?
Again, this is one of those sectors that's just like not interesting. Like, basically it's just completely bypassed by high command
Everybody.
and by your own
No
your own
strategic
elements that are
value
recon.
and-
Yeah.
What's the strategic value?
cavalry's
That's
been
cool.
through here before. Like again, they did a lot of the reconnaissance and obviously there's nothing here that would have interested them or their damn horses. Like their horses can't eat this stuff. They're genetically designed not to worry about things like this. So yeah, no, what would normally be great for roughage, it's like, yeah, no, that's actually poisonous to your fucking cavalry. So yeah, they probably just came and went as fast as they could. Just like, nothing of interest, nothing to kill. We're moving on.
One of the guys in the squad, but there's beauty. Boom.
Check the.
We don't use that word.
Hold on. Check the radio. Do we have our Voxcaster?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
Check the radio.
Odrak's got it.
Yeah, I'll tune it in, see if I can't get a hold of HQ.
Okay. Tech check.
Oh, okay.
Difficulties of 4.
Check. Yeah.
You make signals clear back to command. Yeah.
Everything's clear, Sergeant. I mean, do we want to go say hello?
That's the plan, but let's see here.
I actually want to make a scholar roll. How can this area exist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, give me a scholar roll. Yeah, give me a scholar roll.
if it's part of the natural environment, if we dumped a bunch of chemicals into the atmosphere, there's no way that anything should be growing
Yeah,
here
difficulty 4.
at all.
Difficulty 4.
1 on a raft die.
Woo! All right. So with that success and a shift no less, yeah, I will say what you know of this is, I mean, the chemical weaponry it's an agri world, so you haven't used the what is it, the Death Eater virus or whatever it is. I can't remember which one, the big killer nerve gases that you guys like to use, but yeah, you haven't used that because what would be the point? The world would completely be evaporated if you did that, and yeah, you just would basically turn into a death world. This is a very important agri world with so few supplies getting in and out of the Imperial Nihilists. So yeah, no, the orders were take this back as intact as you can, despite a WOG invading it. So yeah, no, the weaponry you've been using, as well as the Orc Spore, it's fucked a lot of it up, but out away from the major battlefields, it's not been that bad. And with the 6 shift, also, these farmers have been, terraforming is not an unheard of thing. That's old tech even for Imperium, that you and the Mechanicum know about. So it's fairly likely they have machinery that functions to help scrub whatever might be trying to contaminate the area.
They also
but
might just be in a well-placed area. They're right in a valley, so
exactly. Yeah,
no
I mean,
wind.
well, it's actually rolling hills, so it's almost it's better because it's upwind, so the shit's not traveling up. Like gases tend
and
to
they're
sink 'cause
just
heavy.
under it, so it doesn't get it doesn't spread over. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
there's a logical reason why this place can exist.
But yeah, with your 1, a child spots you.
Oh shit.
Yep. You see her cry out. You start waving and signaling back to her family as she turns and runs back inside the farmhouse. The rest of the children start kind of squeeing and conglomerating back to the farmhouse as well.
Well, there goes the element of stealth.
Well, I mean, we're the Emperor's chosen.
Yeah, you were sitting here to save them.
Yeah.
Hearts and minds.
Hearts and minds.
All right, so
And they're all running into the house. So, like, if we have to, we'll just board it up and burn it down.
Yep.
Hearts and minds.
Hearts and minds.
By the throne.
All right, Pena. You've been made. You just gonna move in and investigate what the fuck's going on here?
Yep.
All right. Who's going? You guys gonna differentiate the squad, or are you just taking the whole thing up?
Is there like a little knoll that I could stand on to like, if something?
There are actual forests that you could go find a place to hide in, like an actual like a wood line on the hills. So yeah, no, you could find all kinds of hides out here. Like you're going nuts because of how easy it is to hide out here. Like this is, except for the fact that you're wearing a black trench coat, and your helmet has been you've spotted it to look like muddy terrain and burnt steel. It's like fuck, don't blend here.
I came across a picture of Creek snipers the other day.
All right, I got it.
All right,
Corporal Flasco,
Yes.
with me. Mordred,
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Romer, Beaver, take Overwatch.
Okay.
First sign of trouble, start dropping bodies that aren't us.
Why do you look at me when you say that?
Can I ask?
My gas
from
mask
a-
just stares at him dumbfoundedly before turning and marching with Flasco.
Can
What's
I
up,
ask from
Jack?
a player aspect, like,
Yeah.
what's everybody's like persuasion and deception and stuff at? And insight? Because mine's at like 7s and 8s. I'm good.
Yeah,
at
he's
all
the
that.
RO. He's the talker of the group.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should take him.
yeah,
I
no.
was gonna say, like, I'm
You
good.
can still
like,
take him if you want to.
He's the radio man.
Yeah.
Mine's all bad. I speak with gun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
weird.
good.
The designated marksman isn't the most charitable
I also
daddy human
speak
being.
with gun.
Then yeah, Mordrek, change that. Belay that Mordrek, you come with us. I want the flamer just in case they decide to jump on one of us. Then at least the flamer could burn more.
Of course, sir.
All right. So Beaver, how much do you care they know your position? Like Book Aimer, no stealth check needed. You're a sniper or a designated marksman. You got to get close with your gun.
I'm going to move up, and if there's a vehicle that was being used or is not in use, just sort of set up on that, plant the gun on it for rest.
Give me a luck check. Give me 1d6 roll.
1d6.
Odd or even before you roll it. Odd or even.
Odd.
All right, give me the roll.
Oh!
Yeah, nothing. So yeah, you just kind of got what you got, which is rolling hillside. But yeah, you got the heavy armor and the hot shot, so you feel pretty good about your odds.
Find some place that has that's close enough for range, and I have good sight lines. I just plant my keister down and just set myself up with brace it against myself and prepare.
Okay. So Pena, Velasco, Modrek, you approach as the farmer walks out. And, Emperor bless, guardsman. Welcome to my home.
Emperor bless, sir. We are men of the Imperial Guard. We are moving our way through your territories, and we are just securing the region as we go through.
Oh, that's wonderful news. The war hasn't really passed through here in some time now, as you can see. We're quite blessed to be providing.
Very fortunate.
To be providing resources to your army. Please come inside. Come inside, all of you. You were honored guests, the representatives of the Emperor in my home. Yes, you must come inside immediately. And he opens the door and holds it open for you guys and beckons you inside. Even with your gas mask filters, you're getting the whiffs of like cooking food, like real food.
Oh, no. I don't get those whiffs.
Never.
Man. Okay. Sir, shall we go?
Go in.
All
Okay.
right. So 3 of you go in. Yeah, inside is a humble but solid farm home. Scattering of odds and ends everywhere. Fresh whatever the crop is that they grow. There's quite a bit of it being prepped in a variety of ways. Some of it is being dried out. There's some in a pot being steamed with actual water, clean water. There's being fed into what appears to be a very hearty stew with actual chunks of some type of meat in it. And toys and other odds and ends just scattered hither thither. You notice a small girl, maybe 5 or 6 years old, pokes out and sees you before disappearing into. Give me an awareness check, somebody, if you want a little bit more info out all that.
Okay. I'll gladly take that.
It's a 4.
Oh, I just put
Okay.
it in, and I got a 6 on the
That's
right
cool.
side.
Yeah,
so that's-
6 on the wrath dice. All right, y'all bump up.
You
So it's a total
gloriously
4.
make the discovery.
Yeah. One, and with the you notice she's actually ducked into some sort of tunnel. Like it's not even like a crawl space or anything. Like it's actually designed. So clearly, and the modification seems recent-ish, like well worn, but definitely not as worn as most of the rest of the house. So definitely these people were, are more than well aware that there are orcs on this planet and a war has come here. Yeah. And have prepared accordingly. So, but yes, the woman turns and awkwardly kind of like bows, not really knowing how to greet you properly. Emperor bless. Welcome to my home, please. You must be starving. I'm sure the gruel they feed you all is awful. And you see a table set out with extra spaces, 5 extra spaces. They were preparing for the whole squad. Is set out as she begins to ladle stew. Children, please come out. The older ones come out, but the younger ones are still kind of shy and hiding away from you. But yeah, they begin to set the table. Are you going to join them?
No, I'm not.
What is going on all the way over there?
Okay. So yeah, what are you doing? How are you declining?
I'm Sergeant. I would like to investigate this house further.
Let's see. Hold on. Before you do that, can I make a persuasion roll?
Absolutely. What do you want from it?
Let's see here. It's going to be the first thing will be decline gracefully. Then question them. We know that our ships have gone over this area, correct?
Yeah. Like you've had tons of elements come in and out of this area.
Yeah.
Like
So,
it's not interesting at all.
So then the question would be, how has this greenery, survived much of the war effort?
Well, I mean, Flasco already got you.
Yeah,
that.
they're just
sorry.
they're lucky
Yeah.
enough that
Yeah.
like given the geography that
Their
like,
proximity to they are literally like there's almost a physical line drawn by the weather patterns, from the common line, which is where you are. Sorry, Noah. Obviously, I wrote this long before I knew you were going to play in it, so apologies for the the overlap with your online name. But yeah. So the line is not far from here, but it's far enough away that they're just outside of any effects of the war zone. And that's why it is the way it is.
As the astropaths say, location, location, location.
Indeed.
although they most likely have some kind of terraforming technology.
Absolutely.
Which I
so
would
yeah.
like to investigate.
You want to investigate? All right, give me an investigation check. 6 is your number.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I would just kind of like to use my insight as we're, conversing. We're going to politely decline
Okay.
the food and everything, but I just want to kind of get a feel for these people if they're being honest and everything.
All right, I got your wrath dice there, or your glory dice there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you just make.
Nope.
Good job, Noah. So you were declining, yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll say that makes with the complication though. We'll come back to your complication though. I want to deal with
Yeah, that's fine.
deal with his first. So yeah, Velasco. Yeah, you do notice. Tech, which you recognize. it's not any you've really messed with, like you don't have a lot of experience with, but you definitely recognize Mechanicum, manifestations, and it definitely seems like the kind of stuff these people would be given.
Okay.
And yeah, like it is running.
It doesn't have any like unusual modifications to it, or
with the success you have, that's the info you got on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, it seems like a standard terraforming technology.
Yep, it's real basic.
But I'm not a tech priest. I can't say for certain if it's.
The farmer hops up immediately, come show you. He's kind of pointing you around at everything and trying to give you a rough explanation of how it works, which more or less makes sense to you, Flasco. It's just Chinese going over Modrak and Pena's heads, but you just kind of like nod. You're like, that makes sense. Yeah, pretty basic from what I understand of how all this works. But yeah, it is in functional order. So yeah, no, they clearly have it going. Modrak, with your complication, yeah. So you are. So you're up, kind of like talking to him, right? Like trying to like decline and explain yourself, as far as what's going on, what you can and cannot do in regards to all this. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, you're making your excuses, and she's nodding. And she's of course. I did not mean any insult or threat to you all. We simply wish to show due deference to the Emperor and his love that he has sent us by way of you, our holy defenders. Yeah, there's something wrong with your gas mask, Modrak.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like the lenses are not right. Like you're having a hard time seeing through them, actually.
Okay. I'll try and like wipe them off.
It's not coming off. Not coming off. It's inside the mask, it seems.
Oh no.
Would you excuse me for just a moment? What is your washroom?
It's right through here as she beckons you back into a small area. Pump running, and yeah, she activates it, and clean water spews out out of a faucet.
Okay, if you would just excuse me for just a moment.
Of course. She turns and leaves you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take off my mask and see what's going on in there.
Okay. So yeah, Pena and Flasco, what's going on with you two guys? While Modrak's just disappeared back to the ladies' room.
Before he leaves, says Modrak, what's wrong?
There's something on the inside of my mask, sir. It's nothing to worry about. Give me just a moment.
Outwardly, nothing. Inwardly,
disappointed.
All right. So while Modrak's in the back now, Velasco's been investigating the terraform. Pena, what are you doing? You're gonna do something? Just stand there and glower.
I know. I'm trying to think of it. If that's the situation, then every instinct of my character is screaming like, okay, something's wrong here. There has to be something wrong here. This doesn't make any.
Jason, how long would you say that everybody's been inside?
At this point, probably 5 minutes, maybe 10 tops. Like it's not been very long.
Okay.
You want to make an awareness check?
Yeah, I'd like to make an awareness check.
Okay. Your difficulty number is a 7.
Oh.
It's a fucking farmhouse. You're just looking at it like.
Yeah. You see a wall.
Getting up and walking around, maybe. Okay, awareness. 6. Come on, let's do some good here.
You got this. What we got?
Nope. I fall asleep, I bet.
Actually, no. With the one
job,
this is taking too long. How long has it been? An hour? 2 hours? I don't know.
5 minutes.
Not working anymore. Yeah. So yeah, you get up and you're moving. You start poking. You move up around the farmhouse, and you're kind of poking around in the back, like you as you get up, you glance through the window and see like You see at least the sergeant, through the window and a bunch of kids and stuff. But yeah, you're getting real paranoid. So you start poking around in the back area, like towards their barn shed area type thing.
You've brought it up. I have to go there. Paranoia.
Book Aimer, how about you? Anything you want, or are you just cool doing what you're doing?
Wait. So I'm a little bit further away. What do I see exactly? What do I?
You see the picturesque farmhouse. Like nothing's moving or shaking really, other than the machinery. But all of a sudden, you see Beaver hop up and like he's not like sprinting or anything, but he's just kind of like determinedly like heading up towards the house, and he's just poking around the back, like.
Could I make an awareness to see like what he's up to, or like what he might be reacting to?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh no.
That's a big pile right there. I like that roll. All right. So, Book Aimer, from your position, you're just there's nothing here, like, but you're getting a bad feeling in the back of your mind. Like, you're not a psych or anything, so it's just like you got kind of like you trust your gut. So you actually turn around, you head back off in the woods to go poke around. You got to feel maybe there might be orc commandos that followed you off the front line. So yeah,
I'm looking around.
Yeah,
so much.
All right. So back inside.
I just like to state, I love this system because it allows for paranoia to actually play. The paranoia of RPers actually play through.
Right. So yeah, Pena. Modrak still doesn't come back out. Velasco does come out the back area he was in. He's like, he just kind of shrugs. He's like, yeah, nothing much here, Sergeant. Just farm equipment, really.
Right.
I did want to investigate their shelter though, the tunnels that they have. Though.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's the other thing I wanted to look at.
Go ahead, give me another investigation check.
For the love of God, don't get a complication.
What do you want to know about it first off before I decide the difficulty number?
Are they? I guess the thing I want to know about it, are they what they seem to be like? Because like if they're tunnels, like if
your DN's a 3 then. Yeah, standard 3. Yeah, go ahead, give me a throw.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
easily. So yeah, you want to improve quality. Well, I mean, it's a gain information, so I assume you want more information. Yeah,
more information.
You kind of walk over, kind of creep it open. The teenagers are looking a little nervous about that. And the father kind of steps forward, but then almost seems to like kind of, realize himself and like kind of straps, pulls himself up by the bootstraps, just kind of stays back. You look in, and it's there actually appears to be some kind of reinforcement on these tunnels. Like, maybe even like scraping at it. Could that be Duracrete? Maybe.
What is that? Oh,
like it's actual like stout materials it's made out of. But yeah, other than that, like you see toys and snacks and even data slate. Like it's a fucking hide hole for children.
Oh, for children, not just for.
Yeah, it's not big enough you wouldn't guess the adults.
It's not a Fallout.
No, not at all. Nowhere near big enough. It's definitely was intended for the children, not for the adults.
Oh, that is unusual.
Yeah. So, so you got that.
Okay.
Back to you.
All right. When we were coming here, were they just harvesting what looked like plants and whatnots? There was no.
Yeah, they were just working the crops. Looked like the kid was playing. Yeah, no.
All right,
no.
I'm going to examine the food.
Cool. Give me investigate.
Okay.
Difficulty's 5. Ooh,
there we go.
Yay, not a complication.
Good shout. Good shout. Yeah.
The opposite.
I'm really running out of complications for you guys at this point. So I don't know what the fuck I would have done.
What are you going to do now, DM?
So yeah, that's a shift. So yeah, you can gain more information if you want.
I'll get more information.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of squish at the meat and stuff, it is Unrecognizable, though definitely meat. So some type of creature produced this, which you didn't notice any livestock. So
that was the question I was going to ask. Is that
yeah,
as soon as I start going up, what meat is this? I saw no cattle when we came in.
there's no cattle, Holy Guardsman. There are griggets, and we hunt those in the forest. There are not many left, but we do what we can, and it is the holy day. So we made a proper meal, and then obviously we saw you guess. So it was quite fortunate for us, though. I understand if you don't wish to participate with us.
Can I roll Scholar real quick?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
He just said holy day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another glory for y'all.
Damn.
Standard success, though. Yeah, no, it is. You know enough about local culture to know that they maintain a holy day of the week for the emperor.
Okay.
So yeah, that checks out. I guess.
I say nothing.
It's not. That's not the right way to worship the emperor. Obviously, that rankles your religious convictions. But you're a sergeant. You've been around the block long enough to know that the Minotaurum allows for a lot of variations in the Imperial Creed, and hell, even technically yours is, though. Fuck that noise.
Yeah. As I take it in, not really reacting to it, I turn, say, Mardrak.
Yeah. In the washroom. You've removed your helmet and mask. Your vision is not cleared. It wasn't on the mask. It was your eyes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No glaucoma.
You're gonna be taken off the lines. You'll never die in combat.
Yeah, what's up with my eyes?
Go ahead and roll your resilience.
Oh, that's not good.
You need a 5. Resilience, not armor value, just your resilience.
Just resilience.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Not quite. Yep.
Do you have wrath to spend?
We also have glory. You can roll glory.
Yeah, I'll take a point of glory then.
All right. Removing a dice.
Whoops.
Updating the chat log. Go ahead and throw me another d6.
And a 6. Haha.
All right. You're getting sleepy, but you don't drop or anything.
Huh.
And with a 6, I'll even say this doesn't seem right. Like, you were well rested. You guys took basic guard shifts over the night. You slept pretty decent compared to what's normal for you.
Okay. Sergeant.
As soon as he says that, Flacco, flame her up. They move. Torch
sir.
them. I move to the bathroom.
Well,
I order all the family to gather in one place, like one corner of the room.
that's fine.
Dark
What's your defense, Velasco?
Oh boy. My defense is 3.
All right. Yeah. Nope. Night.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
What happened? Do I even know what happened? Or...
Yep.
So I'm outside. Do I hear a commotion going on?
Nah, you're still too busy digging around and shit. Actually, give me an awareness check. You can give me an awareness check.
Okay.
Difficulty numbers of 5.
Oh, 1. I can possibly make that, he says, much to his chagrin before rolling.
What's your awareness? What's your awareness? It's got to be like a 7, right?
My awareness is a 6.
Oh, okay. That's right. I had to balance you out somehow. Nah, not gonna do it. You can re-roll it if you want with a wrath.
You know what? I have 2 wrath. I'm doing it.
And I don't believe you've done your objective yet, so
I have yet to. So there have been many instances.
All right, so that's 3 dice. 3 dice for you because you had 3
Oh.
successes. So that's 3
3.
dice you're throwing. Yeah.
D6. Okay. Whoops! I put the R in the wrong position.
Yikes.
No, not what? What are you doing? Discord. You're making me look bad in front of the sergeant. No, what the fuck? There.
Just make it. Yeah, with a 5, you notice the teenage girl in the shadows behind you.
Step back. Wait, what? I changed my accent there. Step back.
She quickly hands up, like, I'm sorry, Holy Guardsman. I was just coming to see if you would like some stew as well, with your compatriots.
I am good right now. I am pulling security.
Okay, of course. She kind of like steps back.
How long have you been out here by yourselves, free from the battle?
Oh, my whole life. My parents, my grandparents. We're third generation on this planet of terraformers. So yeah, just her straight up answer is like, the war is the war.
When you see a volley gun swing in your direction.
You want to try intimidation? I'll give you a bonus if you want.
No, I wasn't. I was just like, when you see a Deathcore of Krieg with that, it's like, just give them a straight answer, nothing else.
I mean, yeah, basically. Thought she understood your question. Please don't shoot.
I'm not shooting. I asked questions.
So yeah, you noticed her. But yeah, there's also a notice, like, as you walk past, you notice nobody was eating. Your team wasn't at the table. She invited you in to eat, but with the rest of your comrades, and your comrades weren't eating.
Okay, I'm going to try and intimidate to get what the hell is going on.
Okay, sure. Give me an intimidation. I'll even give you a +1 for being. Well, no, you're Deathcore. You do get a +1 already. So,
if you'd like to give me
the only social skill we have.
The only social skill is intimidate.
All right, go ahead and throw it.
Okay, intimidate. It's going to be 7, and then I add an extra 1 to that afterwards. Okay.
Yep, because you are a Krieg, so 8 total.
Okay, so 8 dice.
Yep.
Wow!
Woo.
Wow!
Yeah. Since you got a 6 to shift, I'll say she doesn't run away from you. She just kind of hunkers. So what's your question for her?
None of my people are eating. Why are you saying that we are eating? What is going on?
You just see absolute panic in her eyes, like the kind of like a caught child, in a fib, not like
the Emperor likes
scared
the
of dying.
truth, not lies.
She screams, "Help!"
Shit!
So back inside.
That's why you were attacked, not because of anything bad.
My passive?
Yeah, what's your passive?
4.
4? Okay. I'll let you roll a full awareness check.
See, that's why Velasco was knocked out. Not because there's actually anything wrong, but because one of the guys is being intimidating outside.
Hey!
Yeah,
5, 6,
that's
7,
good
8.
enough. You see a teenage boy step out and crack Velasco over the back of the head with a. Is that a cricket bat?
God damn it! These fucking helmets do nothing.
These helmets do nothing.
Do I hear any of this? Just because
Like made out of aluminum.
Nope, you're off hunting orcs in the woods.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. He's about to hear something.
And yeah, no, the farmer's lunging at you right now.
Oh, okay. Then that's going to be to shoot him. I'm going to roll a wrath. Well, wait.
A wrath?
Well, hold on. Do I hit him on a 2?
Huh?
If I shoot him with my gun, do I hit him on a 2?
No, you do not.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll spend my wrath.
Okay.
So 4. Hey.
Ooh, all right. A wrath card, no less. Merciless strike. A blow to your foe's body steals the breath from their lungs, pulverizing innards with a nasty crunch. Target suffers a mortal wound. So you're wanting to shoot him, or were you wanting to like bludgeon him?
Oh no, shoot him.
Okay. Yeah. What's damage value on the Lucius patterns?
8 plus 1 ED.
8 plus 1 ED. Okay, go ahead. Give me the ED roll.
Three. Nope.
All right, he goes down screaming like he's not dead.
At that, as he's screaming, I shout, "Squad, move in!"
Okay. So, Beaver, no
Yep.
roll to hear that.
Roll to hear it. Okay.
Yep. No roll to hear that.
Oh, no roll. Okay.
No roll.
You heard
What
it.
do
You
wanna
heard
do?
a last shot and me shouting, "Move in!"
Yeah. So, what do you want to be doing?
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, I shouldn't say that. I should say what comes appropriately. Hostiles.
Technically, the call is contact, but
Contact.
Thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome.
How close am I from the teenager?
Like touching distance. Or I'll let you define it. How close you
Bonk.
gotta be to her.
I'll be within touching distance, so just raise the gun and bonk them on the head.
Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Okay.
Just strength.
The strength? Oh.
Yeah, just strength.
This might be harder.
Yeah, that's kind of supposed to be. You're
Yeah.
trying to bonk somebody out over the head. It's not as easy as it sounds,
Yeah.
even with a gun.
Oop, no, that button. That button. Yes.
Yeah, that'll be enough. She crumples.
Okay, we have somebody to interrogate later. Rush in.
All right. Book Amber, awareness check. 7 is your number.
Okay. Oh boy. So let's. Awareness is,
It's
I
great
have a
that
chance.
because of my failure to your failure, you're off doing whatever.
Nope.
Yeah, 3 ain't gonna cut it. You can wrath it, or you could just be cool with being in the woods.
I'll use my last wrath.
Okay.
Before he confirms that, how much glory do we have left?
You have 3. He's at 3 successes. He needs, what did I say, 7? You need
7.
4 more. Yeah.
So let's try to re-roll these 6 and then see what happens. So I'm using a wrath.
5. You're 5.
Five.
You had 3 successes, so you got 5 dice left. Yeah.
Oh yes, right. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
That's a little better.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
You hear the last shot.
I come running. Yep.
All right. So yeah, he's going to be out for a round because obviously he went walkabout in the woods.
Yes.
So yeah, Pena, you shot the dad. He's laid on the ground. What are you doing now?
I'm shooting the boy.
The boy. Oh,
The one that cracked
Frasco?
him over the head.
The one that clacked Frasco over the head and
All right.
shouting to Mordrak.
Okay. Your DN's a 6
Okay.
because he was already ducking when you shot his dad. So
Yeah.
he's got cover bonus.
So 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, on the nose. All right, roll your ED dice.
4.
Yeah,
9.
you cut him down where he stands. Modrak, you hear the gunfire from outside.
I shout, Mordrak, sound off!
What are you doing?
Here, and was the mom still like outside the door?
She's out in the main dining area at this point.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
screaming.
Yeah, very much screaming at this point. Her husband and her oldest have just been murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna come out with my weapon up and just start yelling for people to get down.
Did you put your
you
mask back on?
want to use persuasion or intimidate on that?
Oh, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna use persuasion. I have one better die in that.
All right, 5's DN then.
You're also not wearing your mask if you didn't put it back on. So, not scary
so
face.
It's much more humane. Yeah, it's much more humane. You're a real person now.
You're only
Josh.
like an assassin instead of like.
God.
It's just scarier.
God damn it! It's like the angel sanguine coming into the room without his mask on. Put it on, you son of a-
You only just now look. It's only about as intimidating as a regular
Noah,
soldier.
give me
doing
your
this.
speech. I want to hear this.
Dude, whatever you do it in the kawaii speech.
Everybody on the ground. We are here by the Emperor's justice.
Oh, you on the ground. We came by the Emperor's justice.
Whatever foul plot you all have been hatching is over.
Whatever foul all we were hatching is over.
You notice that
Oh,
your
we're good.
pants were also down.
Flies down.
How did that happen?
Doran.
That's a great
God,
question.
these warp spirits are just crazy.
What is your resilience, Noah?
My resilience is
Yeah.
5.
It's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You were mobbed by children, but they are children. It's not effective.
It's like that.
In fact, they're the ones who pulled your pants. They're on your pants.
Like that statue of the guy throwing off all the babies.
Yeah, basically. That's exactly, it's just this. It's this epic shot from about like what you've got on screen right now of like you in your Krieg helmet and whatnot, and then it zooms out and you've got like one screaming little 3-year-old girl in one hand and like a couple of 5-year-olds are trying to bite your ankles while you're waving your last gun around with bayonet fixed. So yeah, no, you're not restrained. You're fine.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
Beaver, yeah, are you kicking the door down?
Oh yeah, no, like literally.
All right, yeah, no, you kick the door down. What are you doing?
I just see this scene.
Yeah, no, you see, yeah, there's 2 corpses. There is a pile of children on your comrade. Your sergeant's kind of standing there like, the fuck? There's a screaming woman.
I've been knocked out.
Yeah, Velasco's on the ground.
What the fuck, Velasco?
I thought that's your first priority.
Pick him up.
Damn it, Fiasco! What are you doing?
Yeah, Fiasco. That's his new name.
That's shit.
Velasco, get the hell up.
All right, so you're going to try and rouse Velasco? Is that what
Yeah.
you're doing? Okay. All
I was
right.
just like, what am I entering in on?
All right. Give me a Medicaid check. Try to get his-
Mordrak is a disgrace to the Krieg right now. An absolute disgrace. Medicaid. I have a D4 in it, or 4.
Yeah. Standard.
Kick at him and
Let's go.
scream
3.
some more.
Kick.
Yeah, no, yeah, basically that's exactly it. But Velasco comes to
Fiasco, get yourself up.
Oh, by the Emperor's hot balls. That was that. God damn.
All right, so the situation is deteriorated. How do you
No, really, I couldn't tell.
how do you want to try and conclude this at this point? You've gunned down the 2 like male, like elder figures. The woman is just screaming, so she's not a threat currently. The children are trying to be a threat and failing, so that's
I have one knocked out back outside.
yeah. Also, yes, Beaver reports that you've got one more outside unconscious. So yeah, what do you guys want to do with this nonsense?
Interrogation time is what I would say.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so yeah, you rounded them all up.
Yeah.
All right. Book Gamer shows up as well. He drags the teenager in.
I'm very confused, but I
Someone, it's as we all get back together. Someone check more. God damn, Mordrak, get your pants back on. And what the hell's and what's wrong with your eyes?
Stop playing with the kids.
I don't know. I'm getting
Since
very.
your pants are down, you're fiddling around. You notice the puncture in your filter that leads back to your belt, to your proper respiratory system.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
no.
something got stuck in there. Something got injected into your system. That's how the drug got into you.
They poked my respirator.
Check it. Someone with a good Medicaid, check him over.
Yeah, I can do that.
He's fine. You don't need a roll.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
no, he's good. And yeah, I think your tech Flasco is more than good enough to repair the respirator unit. So yeah, no. You waking up the teenage girl as well, or are you just talking to the mom?
Well, first we're tying everyone up.
Okay, so
no.
No?
Oh, not.
Well, you can do that. It may be wasting time. I just say, Flasco, put them all together.
Okay,
Flamer
death
on
time. Got it.
Yeah, flamer on them. They get either answer or they burn.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Yeah, I'll say no intimidation check is needed with that since you're threatening her entire brood.
Like brood. Gene stealers.
Just easy.
Or they're just normal.
Why
people.
are you stopping this?
You throw enough complications at this point. I ought to throw some gene stealers at you. Just
As if orcs weren't bad enough. Then
Yeah,
we have
right?
Gene Stealer orcs. God damn it! Can you imagine that?
Oh God, no!
So yeah,
I'm
no.
leaving this army the only way I know how.
She breaks down. She's like, "Look, we have no other means of survival out here. We just it's just our way of living.
Fuck! Are they cannibals?
No, they aren't actually. So yeah, at this point, now that you know to be poking around, you actually notice, Falasco, the equipment you're looking at. You're now starting to see the strangely familiar lasgun packs hooked up to it to power it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And digging back in the back area, you
God.
find sets of Imperial Guard flak armor and Krieg helmets.
I wonder what
See
they
a
have in the
filtration
barn.
system that's been jury rigged to run off of your filters out of your sets. There's a whole bunch of just absolutely cannibalized last guns laying around, and the parts have been used for all sorts of things. And now starting to recognize some of the armor you were noticing, the armoring of that tunnel, like that could possibly even be off of the Death Rider, like Death Rider armor off the cavalry, or maybe even lighter transports. Like, hard to say, honestly, because it's actually been properly smelted and whatnot. But yeah, no, like now you're putting all sorts of shit together.
Oh shit!
So they've been scavenging the battlefield, or
Nope, they've been scavenging whoever comes by and stops in for a nice hot stew.
They not
Yeah.
No,
In fact, it's probably not. We probably should not ask about that.
Oh yeah, no. I will cut off all talking and say, Marjack, go outside, radio, inform that the locals in this area appear to be scavengers, raiders, and killers of troops. Flasco.
Yes.
You stop, look over at the woman and the others, to say, purify the heretics.
Yes, Sarge.
All right.
War crimes time.
Conviction roll. Conviction roll for everybody.
Hey, we're deathcore.
You are deathcore, but you're
it's the rules of the game.
You're seeing a bunch
This
of
is fucked up. Like,
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
nice. Excellent.
I'm Sergeant. I can do this all day.
All right. Well,
I used the wrong. Yeah.
you got another glory dice there. So good job, Noah. You feel real good about all this.
Conviction.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's not inside.
Hey, real quick, can I grab some extra like las packs? I lost all
No,
mine.
like they have been jury rigged to run on this thing. There's nothing usable for your equipment here.
Damn it!
I wonder what they have in the barn.
Yeah, no. Speaking of which, fuck it. Pena, what is your shit at? Yeah, no. Pena, I'll give you a wrath point.
Cool.
But you're going to take 5 corruption.
That's fine. As soon as I saw, hey, Pat. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, complete the mission, the assigned mission at all costs. Like, yeah, deep inside, like you're seeing your own childhood on Krieg, like, when you came out of the tank, like, yeah, no, you didn't draw a good stick on your family. Like, you were on a pit, colony. Like, yeah, you remember your mother, trying to do her best to make it work. You remember your starving siblings, and oh yeah, you're seeing all of them right now reflected in the burning gloom of the Prometheum as Velasco just lights the fucking thing up. But yeah, let's see here. So yeah, Bookhamer, you're fine with this because don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Noah, you're not. You can take a corruption. Yeah, say for you. Say for you, Beaver.
Nah. The kids, they could have been saved, possibly.
Yeah, they could have been good recruits.
Put them in the penal colony.
And you too, Velasco's. Yeah, as you light them up, you actually, with yours, you don't take corruption. You take a shock because, yeah, these are kids. These aren't orcs. No. These are children you're burning. You are not adept at sororitas. Not your job.
No child is free from the sins of the parents. We all know this.
Yeah, no, like executing the parents, that's fine. They knew better, but 5-year-old children, nah, not so much.
Going Sarge.
So yeah,
as everyone's trying to let me make a leadership test to
get it back.
Snap this. Yeah.
All right, yeah, go ahead. I'll take a leadership check. It's gonna take a 6 though with these rolls. No rough time here. Woo! Yes, thank you for
So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8.
So that one, I think the sergeant's starting to crack, guys.
Yeah, he really is.
What was the DM?
Irrelevant with that good of a roll. Like, you can make your speech, but you don't believe it. Take a shock. Like,
yeah, no, I'll not believe it, of course. But it's like, as soon as everyone says, well, we could have saved the kids. The fact that they were being taught to do this, any other Imperials they came across would have done they would have done the same to them, and they likely will not be recruited because this would be a successful thing. They would just become predators. We do not need that.
All right, so yeah, with the complication, but the high success, the damage goes purely to you, Pena. Everybody else, you trust the Sarge. That's all you've ever known in your lives. So yeah, you mount up. And you all continue to move through the countryside. It's still the bright gloom, like it's midday, and their holes are actually poking through, and the local star is shining brightly on you all as you walk through the green fields of Hespia's Wake. But yeah, no, the brightness is just this weight on your shoulders, almost tripling the weight of your rocks. Like, yeah, it's so starkly fucked up that even you all can all comprehend that this is not, what is reality is if this is reality, I'll take insanity almost there's nothing right about any of this as you just walk along through long fields of crops and vibrant forests that, weirdly enough, other than the wind moving through them, don't make any noise. Nothing appears to live out here despite how vibrantly alive the world is, and you all just move through as 5 dark figures through it. Yeah. So next sequence.
Was there anything in the barn?
Was there anything in the barn?
Yeah, anything like vehicles that we could have stolen?
No, nothing of use to you guys. Yeah, everything's been so hacked up. You actually find some bones of Death Rider cavalry horses, so that was probably what the meat was.
Not other soldiers.
No, they weren't cannibals. They weren't.
Okay. No. So they were burying them out in the ditch.
Basically, yeah. Actually, you do find the graveyard for them, like proper graveyards.
Mm. Should we get collect tags or?
You don't find them, weirdly enough.
Mm.
Yeah. It's almost like they didn't want as little evidence as possible of what they were doing.
Weird.
In case someone else found it.
Do I have a mapping system or anything? I can just mark this as a place that we can possibly come back to exhume any bodies if need be.
You can radio the coordinates back to command. Yeah.
We need the radio for graves registration.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll do that on the way out.
Absolutely radio in what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Your commissar tells you good job. Emperor protect. Continue on mission.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, no. You guys can all heal 1 wound. A couple days are gone by, but I'm not giving you shock healing for the corruption that's happening.
Obviously.
To be fair,
Weird.
I'm the guy with the worst corruption right there,
Very much, yes.
which is fine.
Actually, you didn't get corruption. So if you didn't get corruption, you can heal 1 shock. If you have any.
Did we get corruption from the
Failing the roll?
crimes?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
failing the war. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a war crime. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's no such thing as war crimes in the 40K universe.
This is a mandated thing, and and even besides that, like there's well, we'll get into that later. So yeah, no. So yeah, you took a corruption if you failed that check. So
Yeah.
you can if you took 1, no shock heal, you can heal 1 wound. If you did not, you can heal a shock and a wound. But yeah, no. The terrain is simultaneously unchanging and yet always adaptive. Like it's still like just this rolling terrain, unlike what you've seen. Honestly, the more any of you think on it, like the initial bombardment of the preparatory bombardment before you made your assault landings, the Marauders must have literally flattened because this whole area is just verdantly rolling out ahead of you. But you're encountering more farmland, more of these these forests, most of which appear pretty good. You come upon another farm. What's clearly a marked farm boundary, and you see a farmer, very old man, maybe in his 60s, stark white hair, long beard, standing next to his crop.
I think we're done with niceties.
I hope he does not ask what happened to his neighbor.
I can handle this.
Okay.
As Mordek steps forward, let's go.
Oh yes, Barge.
Ready the flamer.
Yep.
I will work behind Mordek.
I think it's your show then, Modrak.
Greetings, sir.
He doesn't
Emperor's
say
blessing be upon you.
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't turn. He doesn't look at you. He's staring at his crop.
I position myself in front of him, and
before you could do that, he pulls out an actual torch, like wood, oilcloth, like the works. Lights it, and then walks into his field, and the field just erupts. You all recognize both the sound and the particular color of flame and smoke as promethium. And the whole fucking field just goes up, and he just after the entire thing engulfs, he just slowly walks into it.
That's kind of fucked up.
Denied to the enemy.
Well, weirdly enough, give me awareness checks. Anybody that wants to try it.
Yeah, hopefully this fire isn't going to spread. Is it? That's us.
96.
Difficulty numbers of 4.
8.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit! I only got 4s and 6s.
1, 2.
Whoops, I was on the wrong
5, 6,
channel.
7.
good googly
7.
moogly there.
Jesus.
Yeah, Falasco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
definitely Falasco. You'd see it. Yeah, no, the entire crop was tainted with work spore.
Oh. Good for him. Good. It's a good. Well, he made good use of his life for the Emperor.
Well, as you walk up, you see inside. The farmhouse is nowhere near in as good a shape as the one you previously encountered, and you see quite a large batch of fresh gravestones. And judging from what you all have been told about or what you all know from the rotation cycle of this planet, you can guess the ages. And there is a woman that was probably about his age. There was a couple that were in the rage group that should be his children, and then there was quite a few graves that the only logical thing would have been that they're their children. Yeah. So yeah, you move on from that. Another day goes by of marching. You're starting to get into more wooded terrain. The terrain is starting to get a bit harsher. As you're moving along, you see a village up ahead. It is long destroyed from what you can just gather from outside without any rolls made. So what do you want to do? You can still see smoke rising out of some areas of it. So
This is
long destroyed was a bit not correct as a description on my part. Yeah.
Well,
it's
is
still
it
smoldering.
like smoke from like campfires or smoke from like?
Hard to tell from this distance?
Okay.
But buildings are destroyed, ground is scoured, trees have been blown down or blown clear of leaves. Like it's a bit jarring compared to what you've grown used to for the last nearly week of humping that you've done.
Right.
Do we check for survivors, sir?
check it.
All right.
Weapons at the ready.
Yeah.
All right, y'all just going straight up to it, or how are you approaching?
Should we like stagger our approach when?
It's up to you tactically wise. I just want to kind of understand how to set up the sequence for your rolls. So yeah, do y'all just want to like move in a tactical column, or do you want to like spread out and like set perimeter around the village as best you can? Like how do you want to deploy on this thing? I mean, there's not very many of you, so like that's kind of the thing as far as that goes. But I'm still giving you the choice.
I feel like the column's probably our best bet.
Okay. All right, y'all move in. This place has been absolutely plastered. And it's been a while, like weeks probably. But yeah, no, you're still seeing some homes are still smoldering from how hot it was. The type of weaponry that hit here that it cooked for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But as you all walk through the village, you notice one home that is still erect. I mean, it's just as badly damaged as everything around it, but it's still upright. At least it's still a structure. You see the door is long gone. As you walk up, you see a woman inside. She is sweeping the ash of her village into piles, and a small child steps up completely covered in scour marks and stuff and just stares at you. She's holding a doll that's not really much left of it, to be honest. If you had to guess, it was probably made out of straw and some type of local cloth or some other fabric that was hand generated.
What happened?
Investigation.
All right. Investigation. Boop,
Not good enough. Hard to say. Yeah. Hard to say. I mean, mostly what you're seeing are just like scour marks and stuff that's destroyed this place. Could have been anything. Could have been artillery. Could have been, airstrike. Could have been, somebody went through and absolutely just scoured the place.
Right.
No real clear indication if it was Imperium or Orc. Like it's just destroyed.
Does the woman acknowledge us at all?
How do you approach? Are you just staying out there and trying to notice, or you actually want to approach the house?
I'm gonna step inside.
Okay. She says pasties won't be ready till Sunday, and she continues sweeping. You can smell something cooking, but like, if you had to guess, that's not. It's more the acrid type of smoke you're used to as a Krieg guardsman, not proper cooking.
Ma'am, what happened here?
The hotel is down the street if you wish to stay, stranger. Like I said, we will open for business on Sunday. She continues sweeping.
Better fatigue.
The child is you hear some squeaking from a back room. The child disappeared when you approached, but you hear squeaking from a back room.
Sergeant, do you want me to check the house?
Check it.
Okay. I start going kind of house raid, I guess, like kicking in doors and screaming.
You're not finding it, like bodies are still where they were left. What's left of what's left of bone. People didn't really have time to get anywhere. You do find some in what you could guess are shelters, but they're woefully. Not even close to the standard that was needed to survive whatever came through here.
Okay. Well, they're just there's nothing here.
Yeah, she's shell shocked. There's the kid. I'm gonna go look after the kid, see what they're up to.
The kid is swinging the doll on a playset clearly designed for the dolls. the room, like you can see towards the lower end of the area of the walls and stuff, that the room was probably some type of pink or other, cutesy color at some point, but it's completely scoured, as it rises to the point where the roofing is mostly gone. And there is a corpse, probably about her age, in the corner, with 2 dolls set next to it.
Oh, that's
Oh
that's all kind of.
She does not acknowledge you at all. She just continues to play. She's humming, though, very beautifully. Sweet voice.
I like. So, would we know if like any sort of like refugee pickup would be possible?
Negative. You do not have those resources. You are well
Okay,
deep into an anti-orc siege.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, you do your best for the civilian populace, but mostly that's by you keep the orcs engaged with you on defensive trench lines, rather than allowing them to just sweep the landscape. There aren't really hives on this planet, so yeah, basically that was the Lord Commander's overall strategy, was to get the orcs engaged with a fight, as that's what they are wont to do, and dig in tightly and make them just waste themselves upon you, rather than promulgating in the countryside and growing off of the agriculture of this world. So that's what you've been doing for the last 3 years.
Okay. I'd like to walk around the village. Are there any like unexploded bombs? Or
give me an awareness check. Yeah, sure.
Scrap metal, or from a bomb, just to figure out what happened. Who's
actually, give me investigative. Give me investigative. Yeah. Investigative. Yeah.
I'll join in with that.
Okay.
That's a one on rat die, but I definitely succeeded.
Okay. Yeah, you find them all right, and they're yours.
Oh. Yeah.
If you had to guess, since this area is marked as as a nothing burger, as far as everything you've seen on all your charts and everything that your sergeant and commissar have relayed to you, and your own studying, since you are an engineer and you're not technically, you're not just a base guardsman, so you have lots of access of your own with your unit. Probably some type of emergency dump, if you had to guess, by a marauder that needed to ditch. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's highly doubtful anybody purposely bombed this shit.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but
yeah, exactly.
Such is the nature of war.
Yep.
What do we have in our rations?
Just standard rations. Do
we have any like pseudo chocolate, anything like that?
Give me a luck check. No.
Okay.
Odd or even?
Let's go odd.
All right. Give me 1d6 roll.
All right. Damn it.
Nope. We have to start going even. All the luck checks that we've done.
All right. Y'all moving on?
Yeah, there's nothing we can do for here.
Yeah.
Okay. Even niceties like that wouldn't be able to help them.
Yep.
It would probably be just more insulting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a 30-second pause. If you guys want to go get drinks or whatever you need to do, I need to go use the John, and then we will get to the main portion of our session.
Woo! I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something to snack on real fast.
Same.
Missing anybody?
I'm here.
Okay. Crack 'em.
I am back.
Right on. Micah, have you done these Patreons before for us or anybody else?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So when I end this broadcast, is it going to kick us back to that outer channel so we can still talk, or is it just going to shut this whole thing down?
It should just kick us back to the outer channel. I haven't
Okay.
had.
Cool. Yeah, I want to give time for like kind of an after action, people to chat a little bit, but yeah. Obviously, I'd rather do that off camera so everybody can kind of talk and I can discuss some of the evolution of the game and whatnot, and everybody else can get in their pieces and stuff. All right, cool.
This has been fun so far.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah.
really enjoyed
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Great, good, glad. Yeah, Ross mentioned to me a little while back that you could use somebody else filling in on Patreon games. I was like, well, I rolled up this one shot, so I guess if nothing else, I can run this and see if people like it, because he said a lot of people have been wanting to see Wrath and Glory
Oh yeah,
in action. So
Totally.
yeah,
I run it.
it's a decent system. It is too crunchy for its own good on some
And I'm
elements.
back.
But
Yeah.
when it plays really good. I do
Yeah.
like its dice mechanic and stuff is
I'm
good.
Yes,
really
there's-
interested to see what Cubicle 7 is going to do with their like updated version of it.
Yeah, me too. Because they said they're going to keep all the old stuff applicate. So I've
Yeah.
actually got the GM screen sitting here in
Mhm.
front of me, and Ross bought all the card system at Gen Con last year because it was all on sale. Since
Right.
they went, since they obviously lost control, so they're just like, nah, here, take all
Yep.
our stock.
Pretty much, and
Yeah.
I've got a line. My local game stores selling the new starter kits on cheap right now because they're
Nice.
trying to get rid of stock.
Cool. Yeah, it's actually a really nice GM screen. I'm glad I spent the money on it because this rule book's so fucking thick. Trying to get to just simple stuff, it's like, oh
My-
my gosh,
My biggest problem with the rule book is there's no glossary section in the back to lead
it's
to direct
garbage.
things.
The index is garbage on this thing.
It is. I wish it wasn't, but the guys I run are basically playing a Death Watch team
Yeah,
that are. I hope everyone's familiar with Bad Company, the video game for Battle.
Sure.
Royale.
Yeah.
sure,
That's them.
nice.
That's who they are. I've told them, look, we're gonna go kind of rules light, and we're just gonna ham this up. So I'll put the scenario. Do what you want
Yep.
as the characters. So there are plenty of times when it's just like, wah!
All right, so we got everybody back.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right, so you all arrive at grid sector QP 390284-14P. The commissar definitely undersold this. Oh, we dropped
Flask goes down. Flask goes down.
What? Not again.
Sorry, like my internet connection dropped.
No, it's all good, brother. Just glad we got you back. All right.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
I thought we lost the flamer. That would have been deadly to us.
I know.
The commissar definitely undersold this. As you all move in, this is a toxic hell zone. The terrain has become mountainous and with deep valleys, just as you were promised. But low hanging cloud cover that it almost glows. It's so green. Your filter's strained, but control it just enough for you all to feel confident to maneuver in it. But any significant punctures or anything. Like, yeah, this is standard operating procedure for Krieg training, but this is a first for you guys on this campaign. Like, this is awful, and yeah, no wonder air cover couldn't really do anything for this as far as like reconnaissance, aerial reconnaissance. Yeah, there's it's a wonder if even like any type of like energy signal intelligence could penetrate this cloud.
As I look upon it, I just kind of go, reminds me of Krieg.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, very disturbing considering where you just came from. Considering how weird it was to adapt to the vibrancy of the world you were just in compared to this, which is far more familiar. But
as we proceed along, I start speaking aloud. So, has anyone ever heard about Mordia? Those Mordian guards?
No, Sarge.
They got a planet that doesn't spin, stays on one set axis. One side's a burning hellscape of death. The other side's a frozen winterland of doom. The only place that's safe is the equators, and that seems to be the only place where life can be. So on one side they have a burning hell, the other side they have a frozen hell, and in the center is the only place where they have life. Lucky bastards.
So yeah, how do you want to approach this? The terrain again spikes very significantly both up and down compared to your current location.
All right.
You got several square kilometers to cover here.
All right, we're taking this slow, and we're taking it at ready. We may not know the presence of orcs, but we do not. But thus far, we're not eliminating the fact for hostility. So weapons, we're taking this slow.
All right. Who's out front?
Get me.
Okay. All right, Velasco.
Yeah,
you're heading into it. It's so noxious, it's actually choking the pilot light on the flamer.
Jesus.
You struggle to keep it running.
God damn it.
Give me an awareness check. Difficulty 6.
Oh wow. Jesus. Yeah, I think I maybe made that.
Yeah. Whatever it is that kind of guides your instincts, Velasco, I'll let you define for yourself. You descend into a grim, dark valley of noxious disgustingness, the likes of which hasn't even been seen on Varax. And out ahead, you actually see blinking lights. And with closer examination, appears to be an orc compound.
Oh, shit. I guess Sarge, this is a compound out here.
Right.
Well, Pena, you were told to expect this. This is why you're here, is to see if it's secure or not.
All right. 4 of us are going in. Mordrak, I want you to take up the rear. I want you to get ready to radio in for the Valkyries.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. Who's got the best stealth of the squad? I've got 4.
My stealth is 9.
My stealth is a 6. If I
I
have
have a
to
stealth
put
of
it to
6
numbers
as well.
All right. I think that's probably your DM.
So, all right. So roll stealth.
I will order Moonmaker to do a scout out, scout the position, see what you can see. No heroics. I expect you to be back alive.
All right, for a scout, actually, Bookhammer, I want survival from you.
Okay. Survival. That's still 7. That's not terrible.
Your difficulty's a 5. You should do just fine. And you do.
Oh, yeah.
Quite fine.
Woo!
So, with the one shift, would you rather gain extra information or improve the quality of your success?
Extra information.
Okay. As you maneuver around, you hear it. We gotta go kill some Umi's good. It's just as soon as we wake him up, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Magra, throat rip as promised. It's gonna be great. We're all gonna get teeth. There's probably half a dozen orcs standing around is that a fire? They've got a bonfire going somehow. God knows what they're burning to keep it going in this toxic shit.
Their imagination.
Yeah, more than likely. But yeah, with that kind of success ratio, yeah, no, you skirt around. They are at the entrance of the bunker complex. It appears to stretch under. So you're really in the crook of a valley. Like this is an extremely sharp valley. Like you can't imagine this was made by icebergs or some any kind of like glacial system millions of years ago. Nah, this was probably made by the planet just having a toss up outside of a pub and just it's some tectonic plates just punching the fuck out of each other. So yeah, it's pretty sharp, narrow valley corridor itself. Probably not more than a dozen meters wide. At the actual base level, and you guys are up on one mountainside. This fortress is dug into the opposite. So yeah, that's kind of it's a pretty simple entrance. Think the bunker on Endor in Return of the Jedi if you want some visuals. But yeah, just about a half a dozen orcs hanging out outside of it. That's a few more scattered around, investigating stuff or checking on spore growths. They're definitely waiting on something.
All right. Well, I assume I see all this, get back, and relay.
Oh yeah, you got it all, and you're back. You're back safe and sound.
All right, you relay that information. So,
So you do have hostiles on site.
Okay, and the structure itself, it's a bunker. Doesn't look like it's an entrenched sort of thing, or we'd have to investigate more for that.
I mean, from what you saw, it's basically a cutout leading into the fucking mountainside. Like,
it's going to be close quarters.
Yep.
All right, Wardrak,
Sir.
Radio for. Let's see here.
So, with as the rules is, I kind of have homebrewed them for Noah. You can either call for Marauders or you can call in a Medusa strike. The Marauders just happens, but you're going to have a reduced effect of what the bombardment does. If you call for Medusas, Noah's going to have to roll to get to call in a good grid on target, but you're going to pace the shit.
So what role would that be?
It will be an double check. I can't remember what I made the radio operator roll last time. So let me look again. It is going to be an intellect check.
Okay, just straight intellect.
Yep, straight intellect.
Okay.
What do you got? 3?
4.
Same.
Do you have any wrath?
Oh yes, I have plenty of wrath.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Just
We have some. What's our glory look like?
You're at 4.
Okay, so my initial thoughts are to engage the enemy, get the others inside the base to come out. They're apparently waiting on something, so we could bunker down, wait to see what that is, and then draw their attention and have either the Medusas or an airstrike happen. So if the Medusas will pace the place, I'd rather have that, but we need to get as many of them as we can. So
that's what I'm saying. If your artillery strikes on target, you're going to wipe the valley.
Yep. So we want that. So if they're waiting around for something to come to them, then we should wait for that and see what it is first, and then paste it while engaging them to keep them there. So the artillery can just nail them. I'm assuming, is it going to be an instant thing, or is it we're going to have to wait a turn or two for that airstrike to come through?
If you guys pass your stealth check, it'll just happen. Yeah.
Okay. So I leave this up to the group as large.
I definitely think that's probably like the best idea is to get them out into a position because
All right. So if I'm understanding correctly, you want to do sort of feint to try and draw out any hostiles and then try and splat them with your artillery strike. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, simple enough to arrange that. All right. So, with the nature of the environment you're currently in, book aimer, you're not going to be able to go find yourself a nice hide. You're shooting into soup, basically.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, you still got your ability to shoot a flea off a tick's ass at, at the engagement range you're going to be at. But like, yeah, no, you're not really going to have an Overwatch position. You guys are going to basically just set a battle line or a skirmishing line and put in proper work.
Hey, that's what the Emperor demands.
All right. I need stealth checks for you guys to get into the best position possible. This is dependent on your. I'm not giving you a difficulty number. This is going to dependent on your rolls. Let me check my orcs real quick. Let me see their stats, so I have something for you to roll it. Yeah, that will work just fine. All right. So it's a standard difficulty number of a 3. That is the orc's passive awareness. So beating that will.
Remember, we still have 4 glories. So before you spend any wrath,
and nobody's rolled a complication.
My Discord's
why did you say
weird.
that?
What happened?
My Discord's being weird, and it has
There we go.
twice. No, let's.
Because I couldn't resist not saying it.
There we go.
Oh,
Can I got a 2. Can I take a glory die to get that 1 if I just need a 3?
Okay, you're down to 3.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a glory as well.
Down to 2.
Hopefully only 1.
Yeah, I got it.
I got 10 successes and a 6 on my glory dice.
Okay. Well, you got a glory back. Well done.
all right.
Back up to
So
3.
no, you can keep spending until you can keep spending glory. He just got 1 for us, so you can try again.
All right. Yeah, you can spin again if you want.
Yeah.
Take
I'm
another
gonna
one?
need it too.
There we go. That's
All right.
3.
All right,
All right.
so I need 1 as well. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So you were down to 1 glory dice, but you got it. All right. So everybody that made it passable,
Wait,
you're going to be firing at difficulty number of 2. Did anybody succeed it by 2 or more?
Wait, what was the target number?
It was a 3. So who got 5? Just looking for 5 or 6.
I got 10. So
I know what you got. We'll
Yeah.
get to you.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I had 3. I had 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I had
so-
3 as well.
All right. So all you guys are rolling at a +2 difficulty number on your shots. Book aimer rolling at successful hits. I will call headshots without any additional nonsense for you. So you can
Okay.
still. So yeah, you don't have to do called shots or whatever. You are the knight, and you know exactly how to utilize your weapon system correctly. So if you got to be close, you're close enough now. You can hit eyeballs and really wreck these orcs.
hell yeah.
Maybe
All
we
right.
finally get that 1 shot, 1 kill.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. So
All right. So you guys are in ambush. So you guys definitely get opening initiative. And since we are, I'll even give you all 2 rolls, so 2 people can make their shots to start before the orcs can respond.
all right, who has the best ballistics? I got a 7.
I have a
Uh,
9.
I have an 11.
I have a 10.
I also have a flamer.
Yeah, hold off on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let
That's
the 10.
if we need to fall back.
So let's the 10 and 11 go. If you've got long range, yeah. If you got if we got our sniper going, cool. If
And
you
we got the
one-
volley gun.
all right.
All
So
right. So Booker, Amir, and Beaver are shooting. Your difficulty numbers are 3 to pass.
Okay, I guess I'll aim, of course. So,
I will also aim.
so that's 6 on the glory die, and that's
All right. That'll be a wrath card.
Okay.
3,
Uh,
4, 5,
Question:
6, 7, 8,
with the
9,
aiming,
10,
that's
11,
an
12.
extra die or a less?
Yes, it is a
difficulty?
+1 dice.
Okay, so that makes it 11. Nice.
and I got 12 successes.
Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oof. Not as good, but it's good enough to hit.
Oh,
So-
well, there you go.
Yay!
First off, Book Aimer. Bone-shattering impact. A crippling blow smashes your foe's body, reducing arms, legs, and ribs to fractured splinters. Crimson stains your weapon in the ground below, along with bits of bone torn free by the attack. 1d3 plus 1 wounds. So I'm going to roll that for you. So that will net you an additional 2 wounds onto your damage you've done, which you have
Wait, did
3 shifts, I believe. So
Oh.
go ahead and roll your ED for your damage.
All right, so just for ED, so that's 1 + 1 from sniper plus 2 for headshot.
Yeah.
Was that-
Well,
that-
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say D3 + 1 for the extra wounds you got from that crit?
Yep.
Okay, I misheard you.
No, it's cool.
All right, so that's
An additional 3. So add that to your damage. What do you got?
so that would be a 13.
13. Okay. Where are my boys at? There they are. All right. So you killed 6 orcs there.
Jesus.
Cool.
Yeah.
1 shot, 6 kills.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was 6 shots and 6 kills, but it
Oh.
was 6 shots and 6 kills. All right. So who's rolling there? Oh, is that your 4 ED?
Yes.
So that got you an extra 3. So what does that bring your total up to?
What? Oh, so that was just for my roll from before. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that adds on to the sorry. Who's sorry, Ultimate. Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
I haven't rolled my stuff yet.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll your ED dice.
Nope.
Okay. So
10
what's your
flat
total?
with an AP -2.
Okay. So yeah, that netted you 1 kill. So there are 5 orcs left.
Yay! I'm helping.
All right. So since you two are the one that shot, you're the only 2 they know about. So we're splitting between you. This will be going for Bookhamer. So this will be an athletics check for a boy to try and close with you. So his athletics is that. Yeah, he succeeds. So yeah, he will get in range. Actually, no, he won't. Yeah, with your position, no, he will not get in range. So, there's a boy charging you, but he's not quite there to you yet. So who wants to go next? Other than those 2, because they've gone.
I'll go.
All right. Shoot check. Remember, you had a +2 difficulty, so your number is a 5.
And I get a 4.
Yep. You have 1 glory dice left. You haven't. I don't think you have any wrath left. You've been spending that like cool.
No, I still have both my wraths left.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, he
my bad.
does.
Yeah. You can use a wrath if you want, or you can use the last glory, whatever you want.
I will take the last glory if y'all don't mind.
Nope.
I want to save my wrath for when I have to call in the bombs.
All right, done and done. Go ahead.
Sounds like a very good idea.
You got 1d6.
Hey,
And he's done it.
Yep.
All right. Roll ED.
That should just be 1. 1d6.
Hey!
All right. So what does that bring you up to, Modrag?
So it'd be 8 plus 2, correct?
Yep.
Yep, so that'd be 10 with a -1 AP.
All right. 10 with a -1 AP. That's another dead orc. You got 4 left. All right. So this orc, now there's 3 of you revealed. He is going for, who is that? That will also be Bookhamer. All right. Well, Bookhamer, you're the popular kid today.
Everybody loves Bookhamer.
Yeah.
But he also, you picked your position well. He is not going to get to you this round. So who's next?
I'll go.
All right. Light him up.
Check 7.
Number's a 5.
Okay, it's processing.
Yeah, it's mad. Don't be mad.
The Omnisaya is
1,
angry.
2, 3.
You're shy by 1.
We're gonna need that wrath. So I mean, we have no glory, so I'm gonna.
No, you're dry.
I'm gonna save that wrath.
All right, you miss. All right, next orc up.
At least they'll have somebody else to shoot at.
Yep, and with that will be. That actually will be you, Pena. So with your position, no athletic roll needed. He's just there. So what's your defense? 2. All right. 7 dice. That's nasty. All right. Well, so first things first, he got a wrath on you. Vicious counter strike. The fury of this blow causes horrific pain, disintegrate piece of the opponent's body in a scene of carnage and woe.
Oh,
Target suffers 1d3 mortal wounds.
Jesus.
That'll be 2 mortal wounds for you.
Okay, 2. So that leaves out of
What's your total at now?
So I'll be at 4.
You'll be at 4. Okay. And then the Choppa does that. So that's 4 ED. Woo. That's only 1. So 10 damage. How's that do against your armor?
That takes me. I have 2 left. So if I do a roll on the soak, I can just knock it away.
Okay. All right. Give me a soak roll.
Yo!
Hell yeah. Wow.
All right. Take 3 shock. No more damage. Yeah. That hurt, but yeah, you're still in it. All right. Who has not gone yet? Velasco?
Yeah, I have not
You're
done
it,
that.
right? All right.
Fiasco.
Yeah, I guess it's time to pop up and light them up.
All right. So you've got an orc kind of in your midst attacking the sergeant.
Mhm.
So that'll be firing a flamethrower into melee. That's.
Are there any orcs that are not on?
You will have to maneuver out of your position. So I'll need an athletics check first to
Okay.
get the others because your gun's kind of a close range weapon.
Yes. Well, it does have assault, so
It does. So yeah, you can actually shoot and move. So yeah, just give me a successful athletics check.
yes.
Yeah, I'll call that more than enough. Okay, yeah, give me your first shoot check will be at 6 difficulty because you're shooting and
Mhm.
moving.
Right.
Just by 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just missed by 1.
All right, well, go
But
ahead.
it is a blast, so
Yeah, it is a blast. So yeah, no, that area.
they need
Yeah,
to
I
dodge that
will
when they
random
attack.
roll. I will random roll if there's any more maneuvering done to see if people end up anywhere near it. So yeah, for
Mhm.
now, give me your second shot on your target.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 7, or yeah, quite a bit.
Oh yeah. That's that'll give you a shift too.
Nice.
No, actually, since you closed with them, yeah, that's 2 shifts. I'll give you both those shifts. So yeah, what's
Okay.
your ED?
ED is 1 dice.
So that'll be 3 dice now because you got 2 shifts.
Okay.
All right, give me your roll.
1.
Okay, so what does that all add up to with your normal damage?
That is an 11.
11. Any AP? On
No
that?
AP. No.
Okay. Well, that'll be enough to kill 1 more orc. So you're down to 3 orcs.
Woohoo.
All right. Next orc is going. Now he has his pick of the litter. He's going to go after Beaver.
Ah.
What's your defense again, Beaver?
2.
2. All right. He does hit. And he has a shift as well. So that'll be 3 ED. For a grand total of 12 damage. How's that do against your armor?
9 armor.
Okay, so that's 3 wounds. You can soak them if you want.
I would like to attempt to soak.
All right, go ahead.
Whoops. Armor. 4d6.
You soak 2. So 3 shock, 1 wound.
3 shock, so I'm at 4 shock, 1 wound. 5.
Okay. All right. And then we still, I believe, have 1 more orc to go. So he is going to go after. That'll be Velasco. This is the guy this is the guy you tried to flamethrow as you ran past him.
I see.
What's your defense?
My defense is 3.
3. Well met. He will hit you, but and he will get a shift out of that. Actually, yeah. All right. So that's 3 shifts for him. Come back, guys. I didn't mean what I said. All right. So that's a grand total of 10. How's that do against your armor?
Armor 7. So.
All right. So that's 3 wounds. You can soak them if you want.
Yeah. I will soak. 1.
All right. So take 2 shock and 2 wounds.
Okay.
All right. So who else is wounded right now? Just for my GM notes, real quick.
I'm wounded at 5 wounds out of 6.
Okay.
I am at 4 out of 6.
Okay.
I'm 2 out of 5.
Okay. That's it. Everybody else is good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool as a
Groovy.
cucumber.
All right. So yeah, you three are all taking a negative or a +1 on your difficulties. Just FYI. All right. So new round. You guys open out. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'm in a pretty good position. Maybe I should try to shoot them again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot.
All right.
Shoot him.
Get the one off me. I'll save the sergeant. We'll get another round.
I mean, I aim, I shoot, I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 successes.
Okay. So that's what is that? 4 shifts.
4
Yeah.
shifts. All
4
right.
shifts. All right. Go ahead.
So that's
Throw your ED +4.
all right. So that's 8.
Good lord.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Wow.
That'll do. That'll do.
Wow.
Maybe finish the fight.
That's
You
a
know
lot of dead orcs. Yeah, if you want to pop off, I'll give you a wrath point for 1 shot, 1 kill. Just,
Okay, thank you,
give me your cocky one-liner.
I think I just blow the smoke away from my rifle and just sort of put it away. Just I don't think I say much. This is a regular day. I
All right.
kill orcs. Yeah.
Good enough. I'll take
Yeah.
it. All right, as your wrath for completing your objective for the day. All right. Okay. The courtyard is clear and nothing's come out of the tunnel, despite all the noise.
Mhm. That's strange.
Yeah. Maybe.
Scholar or investigation or
Yeah,
something.
it'll be investigation. Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to go poke around.
All right, hold it.
Uh,
Before anybody does any rolls, we wait, just a few seconds, and we see that just like, okay, we need Overwatch. Boomer, stay there. Let's see here. Mordrak, you stay here. Belver, you stay. Me and Flasco, we go.
Yes, Sarge.
All right, you set your defense perimeter, and the two of you head into the tunnel. Investigator awareness. I'll take either one.
Investigate.
I'll do awareness.
so guys, what's the odds
Flasco,
that
yours is a
Flasco
4.
will be taken out again?
Pena, yours is a 5.
That was not good.
1, 2, 3. Did we get any glory from the previous rounds of fire?
You did not.
I think I might want to spend a wrath die for this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
That's 5 rerolls, I see. 2, 3.
No,
No,
isn't it?
6. My bad. 6.
Yeah. 6.
I'm going to do the same. 5 rerolls.
Yeah, hold up. Why don't you just wait and see what he gets?
Fair enough.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
Yeah,
But I got
yeah.
a 1 on the wrath die.
You did. Which is
well,
great.
well, hold on. He's rolling for the wrath, so the wrath doesn't reroll.
Yes,
the
it does.
yeah,
The
it
wrath
does.
rerolls
If
if it's
it-
not.
if
The
it's
wrath
on that
rerolls
bit.
if it's not a thing. It
It
does.
does?
Well, yes, it
I
does.
thought
I thought we've been playing it the entire time. So
No,
far.
Yeah.
if the wrath dice comes up as a 1 or a 6, you can't save yourself from it. But otherwise, you re-roll it just like
Yeah.
normal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I must have. I've read those rules wrong.
So yeah, no, I'll give you. Yeah, you get all the info you want, but you're gonna have your complications. So
Oh boy.
so yeah, no. As you start poking around, I mean, everything seems pretty dead.
what the
there
hell are
is-
they?
There is some you can actually see just once you get inside. There's enough like dust isn't the right word, but like
spores.
debris that it's coated everything that you can clearly see the trail going in and out that the orcs made. So yeah, you could follow that. But otherwise, yeah, this place hasn't been seen any sort of activity in months, years. Hard to say with how the atmosphere is.
Oh. Sergeant, there's a trail. Should I move on? But otherwise, this place is abandoned.
This is not good. But we need to but we need to clear these orcs out, and this is their stronghold. All right, proceed with caution. I'm going to take a few steps ahead of me. I'll have I'm not going to shoot you in the back.
Of course,
So.
Sarge.
All right. Awareness check, Velasco.
Yep.
Standard difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
crushed it. Yeah, no, you just, you were, standard CQB. I mean, you were, swift, silent, violence of action, like the works. Like, this is home territory for you. You are a Death Corps Krieg engineer. Like, you love fighting like this.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it doesn't even take you minutes to scour down into the deeper and deeper into this complex until you come out into the open and see it. A massive structure is just resting it's like a big domed, almost, cathedral's not right, because there's not enough structure to it. There's not enough decorations or anything, but like as you look at the massive stone boulder in the center of this cavern, and look up, there's appears to have been plastered over. Actually, in fact, with that many successes, you notice it's been built. The orcs rebuilt a ceiling over this.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is it? Just like a large empty space, or are there?
It's not empty. There's a massive boulder in the center of the space.
Okay.
Hundreds of meters wide.
Okay.
Scholar.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that makes sense.
Difficulty is a 4.
No.
Oof. Yeah.
They did this for a rock.
Yeah. Fucking orcs, man. Seriously.
What the hell?
All right, Pena.
Emperor.
Well, the structure appears abandoned and clear, save for this, but this obviously has some sort of importance to you based on the information your scout sniper, your designated marksman got for you. But yeah, this place is empty other than the orcs you've killed and this thing.
And we don't know what this thing is.
It's a
big
rock.
fuck off boulder. Yeah, it's a big fuck off rock.
It's just a boulder. Who cares?
Oh boy.
I do. The orcs wouldn't be. Wait.
Investigation.
Yeah.
4 is your number. Go poke around.
I still have my wrath, so
All right, go poke.
yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh! Ooh, why is it that I? Okay, yeah, no, I'm a leader. What am I thinking? I don't do combat. I do the stuff from behind. What am I
Death
thinking?
Corps of Krieg Sergeant. Press X to doubt.
No.
That being said,
I think I know what this is.
well, you do know what it is. You've been around the block long enough that you've gotten briefings. You've actually studied military history, and you know about the wars for Armageddon. And as you move closer, you notice the holes drilled into this rock that have been boarded up with what orcs consider doors. And then you notice the gun positions and the fact that it's completely charred across its center. This is an orc rock. It's a fucking asteroid ship.
Oh God.
Yep.
As soon as I realize it is, I turn and just tell let's go run.
Yeah, no.
We book it out of there.
Stealth. Give me stealth rolls.
No, I wonder how they're all doing down there. They've been gone a long time.
You can take a wrath point, Beaver.
All right, 2.
I'll take it. It wasn't
You're
even
good.
my thing, but
3 with the 1 on the wrath die.
Oh, indeed. I missed that. Yes.
All right. So what's the DN?
It's 3. It's standard difficulty 3.
All right, I got this.
2.
Yeah, I got
I
2.
need 1 more.
Yeah, I'll spend the wrath, so I reroll 3. All right, I make it.
Okay. Yeah, you do, but yeah, Velasco clips the side of a wall as he runs by. Yeah, it echoes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as you do that, I'm just saying, run, run, run.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys book it. Everybody outside, you just kind of you're on edge when all of a sudden you just hear the clattering of boot steps, and then the sergeant and the engineer come sprinting out of the tunnel.
All right, as to do, Mardrak, give me the box, give me the box.
Sir?
As I grab the box from him and just say, command, this, I basically tell him, we have a rock. There's an alien ship here. We need you call down the airstrike now.
All right, so what do you want? You wanting airstrike? You wanting artillery strike?
Artillery.
Let's do artillery.
Yeah.
You want to do artillery? Okay. So that'll be an intellect check from you, Noah.
Okay.
I'm sad that we spent all the glory, but you still have your wrath.
Yes,
He's gonna need
I
it.
need an extra wrath.
4 is your number.
Okay. Right.
So-
So
Yeah.
that's 3, and I'm gonna spend my.
Wrath to roll
First
2
wrath.
dice. 2 more dice. Can he do it?
Yes.
He's done it.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Touchdown!
Yeah. No, yeah. Very quickly, Modrak. You call in a 9 line. Back to friendly lines.
Grid sector Q390284-14P.
Yep. You do the full works. You hear back shot.
We should start running.
About 2 minutes later, you hear what sounds like a building flying through the air above you, and it smashes. Well, you called it on the other side of the mountain from you,
Yeah.
but dust just shoots out of the tunnel at you guys. So yeah, you relay back, splash, repeat. And yeah, you all sit with bated breath as all of a sudden you whoa! And yeah, no, that echoes up and out of the tunnel. Yeah, there's hell is coming through the air right now. The steel rain will fall, but is it going to be quick enough? So you all can try and do something to try and hold the orcs in the tunnel till the rounds hit, or you can just let whatever survives the artillery strike come on out and play with you.
I have an idea.
I
have an idea.
All right, Beaver, what's your idea?
We take one of the spare fuel tanks and we lay a trap.
Do it.
Velasco,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to give up your reloads?
Oh yeah, actually, that's a great idea.
Okay, I need a tech check from somebody. Your number's a 4.
You're the engineer.
Yeah.
Who do you have
That's
wrath
me.
left? Do you have wrath?
No, I don't have wrath left.
I have wrath.
Who's got a good tech and wrath?
I've got
I
5 of
have 5 in tech, but I have 2 wrath.
I have a 9 in tech.
Okay, let's risk it.
All right. Yeah.
For the
Risking it for the biscuit. Here we
Wait,
go,
can I
Velasco.
assist?
Yo,
Yes,
risk
you
it.
can actually assist if you wish.
I will
Okay.
assist because it was my idea to come up with this crazy scheme.
Do it.
Okay. All right, give
Yes.
me the roll to see if you add dice.
Okay, what's the roll?
It's whatever your tech is.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be 1 additional dice.
Okay. So I'll be rolling with 10 dice.
Yep.
Didn't know. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
whew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you build it. Yeah. No, it's not even a trap. You basically just build.
Yeah,
You build your own fuel air bomb and roll it back down the tunnel at them with a few, whatever quip you want to throw at them and a middle finger to boot.
By the Emperor's hot balls.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
take
so
the
obsessed with
entire
his balls?
IED down the tunnel.
Yeah. You hear the crunching of feet fall, and then all of a sudden, just flame just erupts back out of the tunnel, followed by just the sky presses down on you from the sheer sound of the rounds coming in from above, and then just the whole world just goes dim as you are completely covered in an entire storm of dust.
Affix bayonets.
All right, so yeah, everybody fixes and waits. The storm passes. What are you doing? You look in, and yeah, you can't see anything but rubble, like a few feet into the tunnel.
I think we got them.
Calling another artillery strike. We got to make sure.
Yeah. Just to be sure.
Battery relays. No more munitions. Waiting for resupply.
They have to deal with that one guy at the requisitions tent. They're going to get shot. Tell them that.
That's the reason why we can't get anything. that freaking guy. Hands over there.
Yep. He's just polishing his shoe and just grinning at the thought of it.
No. We I'm not sure if you were here, Jason, but we made the joke that it's the munitions guy is actually just an orc commando with a Krieg mask on.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So he's just relaying in the positions. Yeah, nice. I like it. All right, we can make that canon.
He's really good about collecting things, but he's not good about giving them out. Go away.
All right. So yeah. What are y'all doing? Like the dust settles, and yeah, you're just still back in the noxious fog again, but at least it's not all dusty.
Can we climb over and see if it worked?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me athletics checks, standard difficulty. Get up the mountain.
All right. I recommend only 2 people going. The others be ready to fire and do a retreat action if need be.
I'm not joking. This is a ridge line. Y'all need to go. You're not
okay.
them from the valley. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's all go.
Hey, glory!
All right, another glory. I see that.
I also got another
Athletics.
6 on the glory.
All right. That's another. What is that? 3.
I succeeded the regular test.
1, 2,
I also get a
3,
couple
4, 5.
shifts, I think. No, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, you got plenty of those, but
Okay.
yeah, no. You guys all get up to the top, and you now see where the crater was when the rock landed, because you basically blew the orcs' construction. Like they built the train back up around the rock to protect it. You blew it back in on top of it, and then some. The rock is there were still munitions inside the rock. So the Medusa shells after the initial bombardment shattered the ceiling. Yeah, the next rounds coming in, the bunker buster rounds, they penetrated and started detonating off the caches inside. So yeah, it just re-magnified the detonation. Like there's a new crater there. You made it bigger.
I know I can't smell anything, but I love the sound of cooking off munitions.
But off in the distance, you see the terrain is moving.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's
When I say the train, I mean fucking all of it. It's just a seething mass.
It was a cave system
The
run.
passengers who were coming to go to
Nope,
the ship.
you got the passengers. I'm
Okay.
talking as far out as you can see from this mountaintop. Yeah, no. Like it's rough estimate 6 figures plus.
Yeah.
It's literally the ground is covered with them as they come at you.
All right. Well, Murdoch, get on the horn. Tell them what's coming.
Okay, yeah, I'll radio back. We've got a fuckload of orcs.
We got a log.
yeah, basically a good chunk of the log itself is here.
Are they on vehicles or are they on foot?
Hard to tell at this range, but you're guessing from just how lumpy the movement is that they're walking, they're running. It's just they're just whoever this fucking this knob was leading them, he brought a lot. Like this was important and you just took it from him. He's not happy.
Just relaying to the Vox, trying to get figures, giving stuff. Anyone got any ideas if we can make a run for it? If not, well,
that'll take an awareness check. 8 is your number.
All right, I've got 9 in my awareness.
I've got 8 as well. It's just everybody take a roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Awareness.
Nope.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I don't see anything.
Well, Sergeant is a very fatalistic person.
He really is.
Hello, I'm from Krieg. How are you?
I
Who's
definitely
underneath
didn't
that
make it.
mask, huh?
I don't know, boss.
Wow, that was
Whoa!
it. He's done it.
And another glory.
There's your glory dice.
Yeah.
Would you consider
Um,
this that I saved a comrade's life by giving them a we can run?
Yeah, Beaver. Yeah, no, you clock it. It's not going to be easy, but you actually see the the ridgeline you're on is artificial. It was basically the rim of the crater. The ridgeline you guys were kind of skirted around to get into the valley. That's proper fucking mountains. Like it goes above the cloud layer. You get up in that, like, yeah. These motherfuckers can try all they want. You can hold that forever until transport can arrive.
Fortifications.
All right,
Yeah.
so
But due to the sergeant's complication, you all now have to succeed conviction checks to bypass your orders to stand and hold in lieu of surviving to fight another day. So,
Well, good thing I have a lot of wrath to burn.
well, go ahead and give me those conviction checks, everybody except for Pena. Good start, Noah. Go as you mean to go on.
I guess I'll re-roll that because I got nothing.
I'm going to use a wrath.
I can't. So I don't have anything else.
I'm
Well,
going
there's
to
the
burn
minus
a
4
wrath.
glory dice, and people got
I'm the
wrath.
sergeant's right hand. It's only right that I go with him.
All right,
Okay.
I failed again. I just got 2. It was a
Yeah.
3 difficulty, right?
Yeah, it's a 3 difficulty.
Hey!
hey,
How many? We,
You
got,
the suckers.
we have 4 glory, right?
You have 4 glory.
we just got hit a 3, right?
Yep.
All right.
Can I use a glory to try to roll one more?
Yeah, of course. You
I'm
guys
gonna
got 4.
snag one as well.
All right, so that's 2 gone. You got 2 left.
Hey!
Yep.
Hey,
I need like 2, otherwise I.
It
There's
is
2
better to
left.
constantly seek
There are 2 left,
absolution
yes,
for our
there are 2
weakness.
left.
So-
yeah, you get 2 left.
All right.
Who's using it?
No.
All right.
Oh,
Oof. All right. So we've got an interesting situation here. 3 of your troopers are Beaver's pointing out that you could extract, and 2 of them are like, yeah, no, let's extract. Let's fight another day. Whereas Velasco is like, nah, like this.
Yeah.
This is where we finally earn the Emperor's forgiveness. Let's do this.
Yes.
Let's dig in. This is great terrain for us to dig in. We can hold them for at least 3 minutes.
if you want to make a
Wouldn't it be
persuasion
better
check,
to
that could work.
constantly gain the Emperor's forgiveness than dying once? Only in death does duty end, but we should be always dutiful to the Emperor.
That's a great persuasion right there,
Yeah.
Beaver. Give me the roll. I like it.
Give me that persuasion.
Give me that roll.
Fuck, what's that?
It's persuasion.
Persuasion.
It's fellowship.
4. Yeah, 4.
Damn it! You should have told me to say that.
I'll let you roll it too, Modrak. I'll let you roll it too. It's a good argument.
Okay. Well, there's my
1,
roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can
All
roll
right,
another
yeah.
wrath.
All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. If you guys,
That's-
with that many successes, I'll say they can sway. I will not deprive players of agency, but yeah. That's enough to sway if you want to listen.
I honestly, I was giving numbers and such, and yeah, no, we're going.
Okay.
It's
All right.
they sway me. It's like, well, we could dig in, but we could do more and kill more and earn better forgiveness later on. That's fair. Let's go.
Sold. All right. I need 2 athletic checks. 1 to get down, 1 to get back up.
Time to run.
Yup. You have 3 rounds to do it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm rolling. Stick
Yeah,
here.
you hear the roar of
God.
some sort of mech boy creation. So
Ooh.
I got a 4 total, but I rolled a 1 on the rat die.
okay. We'll come back to that.
I rolled a
So
5.
Your standard difficulty to go down. Standard difficulty to go down.
I'm good on that one.
all right, then I'm
I
down.
have a couple shifts.
All right. Yeah. With the shifts, you can make up for the complication. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
so that-
so then
I can help
I
him
will-
out.
Damn.
what the?
All right, so now for going back.
Oh, hold up. Everybody needs to get down first.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
All right. So who has not made their down roll yet? Is that everybody?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for me. I made
Uh-huh.
it down.
Yeah, you're down. Looks like I think that's everybody I see that's gone down. Yeah.
Yep.
Did I miss anybody?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So your numbers are 6 to get up. This is not good terrain. It is not designed to be nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Let's see how many of you skipped the rock climbing class. Oh, very nice, Noah. Love it.
Holy shit! I made.
There's another. I see another complication.
2, 3,
Two
4,
more to go.
5, 6.
3 complications.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Hey,
I didn't make it.
The number was 6, right?
Your classes.
Yeah. Your number was a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, it's
6.
one
Oh,
away.
jeez, the Sarge is on his A game here.
Sergeant made it. Let's see.
I missed it by 1.
I complicated things, but I made it.
Okay, yeah, Bookhamer. It's gonna be should be good.
Did it? Book him out.
Yeah, Velasco didn't quite make it with a complication.
Kinda.
Beaver, you easily made it. And then of course Noah.
Yeah.
So,
Grenadiers are all about climbing over very bad terrain.
all right. So if you did not make your number with the complication, you were still in the valley. You whatever happened, you sprained your ankle, whatever. You have 2 checks now to get your ass up the hill. Who made it but with the complication. Okay. Yeah, you just need to make one more athletics check. So yeah, this is rough. But so yeah, I believe this will be round 3.
1, 2.
What's the difficulty of the second check?
It's
Damn
still 6. It's
Damn
still
you,
6.
grooming kit! I should have gotten mountain climbing gear. Damn me and my need to have my mustache properly groomed. Damn it! Damn it!
I did
No,
not.
I'm
make
still
the second
stuck in
check.
the valley.
All right,
Yeah.
still stuck in the valley. Yeah, no, orcs are now pouring over the crater side above you all.
Can I make a leadership test to inspire them to get their asses up there?
Covering fire.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to maybe try to hold them off for
Okay,
the brief seconds that I have
yeah.
left.
So I'm going to base your bonus on your roll, Pena. Give me a good speech, though.
All right. So they're all struggling to get up here.
Yeah.
All right. So as get up there, turn and see them. Let's see. Hang on. My first quote of the day was
Feet down on their feet.
God, where did I put it? Okay, hang on.
I can imagine the sergeant just leafing through his quote book.
No, I have them written inside my helmet. Okay, I said in life war, in death peace, in life shame, in
Yeah.
death atonement.
Yep,
So-
done that one.
I could give you the litany to duty.
Give it. Just send it to me.
Okay. It's just yeah, I'll type it in. real quick.
Beaver,
Or just send it. Just send
Yes.
the link.
what's
I'll
your
read it.
objective?
My objective is
No,
to
it's in
finish
my book.
somebody.
Oh wait, hang on.
I'll give you a rat
Wait.
dice to go back down and help.
Off. I'm gonna go back in there and save them.
No.
Wait, what?
I got it. I got
Okay.
what I say. My objective is as complete assigned missions at all costs. So, I will shout down to them. What are you doing? The mission's not over. You need to get up here. Evac is coming. There is only one way to prove our loyalty and our service to the Emperor. It is to live now. You've convinced me otherwise, men. Do not prove that I was right and staying to die needlessly. Work! Get up! Prove yourself better and worthy of his mercy!
Leadership.
Yeah!
That's 2 6s. That'll get 2 of them.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, you got 2 of them there.
Mhm.
So yeah, Beaver. Athletics check. Save a life.
Save a life. I have one more raft just in safety.
Is that counting the one you just earned?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see it.
Yes, that is. Oh wait, no. I have 2 then. 2
All
then.
right.
I just earned 1.
All right, let's go. It's a big one. It's a 7.
Oh
You spared the complication.
I
I'm gonna love that it's them getting slaughtered, me sitting on the cliff edge and going like, well, guess I better go follow my original plan.
And the funny thing is that the guy that said, "Hey, let's live another day," ran back.
Yeah, you guys convinced me to survive. Now you all go get yourself killed. You dumbasses!
Eating this complication, Beaver. So
Okay, I'm
throw
using
4
one of
dice
my
to try and win
silver
this.
egg.
You need 3 more.
Here we go.
4 successes.
No! We don't have any glory either.
You throw your last wrath if you want.
Do we have a glory?
3 more dice.
Out of glory.
Do you
Yeah.
have a glory?
Huh?
Do we have a glory?
No, sorry. I didn't update. Yeah, sorry. Physically, I was pulling, but I forgot to add. Yeah, you're out. So, yeah, you can throw 1 more wrath if you want. You need 2 more points.
Fuck it.
Y'all just good.
Like this planet take me. So 2 dice.
Well, you got 3 dice to throw. You need 2 points to win.
Okay, 3 dice. Here's the thing. I'm going to play Warhammer after this. I'm lost all my luck for that game.
Hey!
All right. But at the cost of him, as Beaver just nobly stands, hot shot last gun roaring. It's overheating, but he seizes the fire as the last of you all climb up the ridge line. Just a swarm of green falls into the valley, and then all of a sudden, just a piercing detonation, strong enough that you actually see the orcs like blown away from it into a crater as dozens of them fall.
Let's go. What the hell did you do? I told you to empty your flamer.
You did. That was Beaver's hot shot going critical.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, you all just climb desperately higher and higher, like through the noxious clouds until you reach the peak. There's actually snow up here, like real snow. The first handful is still kind of green, but as you get out of the clouds, it's just white as you all stand up, and the sun is or the star is starting to go over the horizon. But it's just gorgeously painting a swath of coloration across the sky. As you all sit there for a few moments, when you look up and notice Eagle transports coming in with a swarm of marauders that go by, and just with your GPS, with the information Modrak was sending back from your terrain scanners, they absolutely just annihilate the entirety of the valley beneath you all. Rendering the Wog into nothing more than gelatinous mushrooms. But yeah, as you all load up on the transport, the last thing you see before the door closes is just that pink and yellow and orange skyline behind you. The day's over. And tomorrow will be more of the same.
I think Beaver at least earned his redemption.
Yeah. That's it. Questions, comments, suggestions? Everybody have fun today?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for all being patrons and supporting the podcast. We all very much appreciate all of you and everything you do for us and coming out to show us sports. So, this has been Role Playing Public Radio, Patron Edition, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.